I was trying to get paid. Since they only paid. Me, hey, niggas tell me. They all got me. Try your shoelace.
I ain't racing, but I'm pacing. Gotta watch my steps. Every breath I'm taking, I can show you something special. I'm not the niggas you met.
What we're gonna do here is I'm gonna one strategy while it's a seller's market, we're gonna farm for leads.
I can get any bitch, give me that. The OGs told me to get my babe straight. I'm just chasing checks. I fuck it so good on her birthday, and that's every day, every day. I'm a blood, I be getting cake. So they niggas don't give a fuck about me. Trapping been my man hot, kick up him with Bill Gates. I'm the real, he's fake. Going home three-way. Punchy Lubanchi. Yep, turn on the song. Gotta make it happen. You know what's up? Not the dumb way, yeah, the smart way. Yeah, the smart way. Yeah, the smart way. Not the dumb way. Not the dumb way. I had to hit a relay. Them beakleys. You can't see me. I'm harder than a peakly. I'm a different species. Petty walls, raid. Ain't no time to play. You think that flag is voodoo? We don't play. Who's you? Please don't make no news, bro. Don't let the looks fool you. Yeah. One. Swish. Yeah.
Hey, I'm on live for 4 hours. Learning how to talk about
Would you roll with me? I don't know if you feel the same. I'm tired of feeling pain. Wanna make it strange. I am a nigga to sell me. Wanna bring him out the dark kid. Tell shorty my way. Come get this man. Invest in me like real estate. For that package payday. Came a long way, too long for a replay. Tie your shoelace. I ain't racing, but I'm pacing. Gotta watch my steps. Every breath I'm taking, I can show you something special. I'm not the niggas you met. I'm not saying that I'm the best. I can show you more than less. We could keep it fresh. Baby girl is more than sex. I can get any bitch, give me that. The OGs told me to get my babe straight. I'm just chasing checks. I fuck it so good on her birthday, and that's every day, every day. I'm a blood, I be getting cake. So they niggas don't give a fuck about me. Trapping been my man hot, kick up him with Bill Gates. I'm the real, he's fake. Going home three-way. Punchy Lubanchi. Yep, turn on the song. Gotta make it happen. You know what's up? Not the dumb way, yeah, the smart way. Yeah, the smart way. Yeah, the smart way. Not the dumb way. Not the dumb way. I had to hit a relay. Them beakleys. You can't see me. I'm harder than a peakly. I'm a different species. Petty walls, raid. Ain't no time to play. You think that flag is voodoo? We don't play. Who's you? Please don't make no news, bro. Don't let the looks fool you. Yeah, I'm too hasty. You too hasty. You feel me? I still vice. Too hasty. This old shit.
Keep the connected devices in your home protected from Wi-Fi threats with XFi Advanced Security, included with Xfinity Internet at no extra cost. Can your internet do that? Activate Advanced Security today through the Xfinity app and learn about upgrading your in-home Wi-Fi experience with XFi Complete. It includes unlimited internet data and will help ensure you get the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your home. Go to xfinity.com/XFi Complete, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. XFi and XFi Complete available to Xfinity Internet customers with a compatible XFi gateway.
Behold, yeah, I'm coming. You know. Behold, yeah, I'm coming. Behold, yeah, I'm coming. Behold, yeah, I'm coming. Many of my repulses with me. To reap each one for has done. I am the Alpha Omega. to
Every
practice
day
false
God
healing. I
says,
had Jesus send my angels to testify. Tell you about these things in the churches. I am the root, the sinning of David, bright morning star. The spirit in the bride say come. Let the ones who hear say come. Let the ones who thirsty come. Let the one who desire take the water life without the bride. I want everyone who read the word about this prophecy of this book. If anyone add them, God will add to him. He's described in this book. And if anyone take away from the word of this book, of this prophecy,
prophecy.
God will take away his share in the tree of life, in the holy city, which are described in this book. He who will testify to these things, say, surely I come soon. Amen. Come, Lord Jesus, the grace, Lord Jesus, be with us. Amen. Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. Bringing my responses with me. To repay each so far has done. I am the Alpha Omega, the first and the last, beginning and the end. Blessed are those who watch they roll, so they may have the right of tree of life, and they may enter the city by the gates.
Bro.
Outside there are dogs and scorchers and censors and murderers and idlers and everyone who love the
We about to get started soon. If you don't have this course, go get this course from Jerry Norton. Jerry Norton got this course for free called the 8-Week Academy. Go get that. Go get that. We're going to be going over it today. We're going to be going over it today. Beginning and the end. Going to get started.
It needs.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that one.
Hello, this is Jerry Norton. We are in the six-figure profit system, the Elite 8-Week Academy, and this is week 5. And I want to welcome you to this training. We are going to be discussing wholesaling deals for quick cash without using funding. Really, really important. So, what we're going to be covering in this training is when and how to decide to wholesale a deal or fix and flip it. We're going to be going through the old versus the new model for wholesaling, how to properly structure wholesale deals, and how to build a
Okay.
robust cash buyer list. And don't forget to take the quiz at the very end.
And we're going to take the quiz at the end.
So here's a look again at
Make sure y'all got your
the
notes.
six-figure profit system. And in the last training we did, the previous training we did, we covered all of this acquisition. We talked about finding, analyzing, offering, the deal acquisition perpetuator, this whole process of generating leads, of taking the leads and analyzing them and making offers on them. And now what's happened is if we continue on in the progression of our business model, you see this line here, we now have got a deal, it crosses over this line,
Oh,
and
wait a
now it
minute.
becomes part of operations, right?
I didn't even mean to click out of that. Hold up. Let's get back into that.
It is not a new buyer. The old model will need to be, etc. Very prevalent even today where people are like, well, I'm just going to do wholesaling.
All right, we
I'm just
lit.
going to do fix and flip. And
We lit.
typically what happens is people start
Make
with
sure you got
wholesaling
your notes
because it's a lower
and a
barrier to
pen.
entry, right? And then they progress to fix and flip. But what you're gonna learn here is
I'm
how
looking
to
for my
mix
pen. I
these
don't even know where my pen at.
Okay, the new method is to do both wholesaling and fix and flip. So, for example, think about it. Remember our $1 million model here, right?
So
If you fix
basically,
and
we want to
flip
be doing
one deal a
wholesale
month,
deals and fix and flips.
and it's a $50,000 flip, fix and flip, and then you did 3 wholesale deals a month,
What is
okay, with
that?
an average of 11,000
That's like
each,
80,000 a month.
then you have $1 million a year, a 7-figure
7-figure
business
business.
model. Okay, so very realistic in accomplishing that. It's one $50,000 fix and flip and three
One good
$11,000
fix and
wholesale
flip.
deals to get to there. So, what is the filter, right? When a deal comes in, it's under contract.
Mm-hmm.
The question you ask yourself is this deal financially worth the time, energy, and effort to fix and flip? Meaning, is the profit margin there? What's the rehab level?
Exactly. Does it got
What's the
profit?
funding need to be, etc. And if the answer is yes, that deal is worth doing as a fix and flip, then you get 100% funding, you manage the rehab, and you resell it. If the
A
answer to that
hundred
question
percent
is
funding.
no, then you wholesale it. Okay, so, and that's the business filter. The lifestyle filter is with what I have going on in my personal life right now, is this
Is
deal
this deal
worth
worth
the
the
time,
time?
energy, and effort to fix and flip? And it's taking into consideration other projects, the time commitment, what you've got going in your personal life, how hard you're working, so that you make sure lifestyle stays the primary focus.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has to go through a
Cause you don't
business
want to
and a
be
lifestyle filter
uh
with every decision we make. So if the answer is yes,
you don't want to be working too hard, bro.
then
Never.
you get the funding, you manage the rehab, and you resell it. If the answer is no, you wholesale it. Once you wholesale it, you're done, right? You're done and moving on. So that's wholesaling. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to focus the remainder of this training on wholesaling. And so
Wholesaling
if you remember
only.
wholesaling, step one is you acquire a contract to purchase a distressed property with equity from a motivated seller. That
Mm-hmm.
happened in our acquisitions department. Then we decide if we are going to wholesale it. We've decided, yes, I just want to wholesale it. We're going to assign or flip your contract to another investor. And then step three is that investor steps in at the closing and purchases the property and pays you a wholesale or finder's
A
fee percentage.
wholesale fee.
Right now, the old model was to have a small cash buyer list, to go to the investor association clubs and find cash buyers there. In the old model, they improperly structure wholesale deals. So
Mm-hmm.
they do a double closing with no assignment when there's a no assignment clause,
Double
and
closing for no assignment
there's very
clause.
marginal wholesale fees. Right, typical wholesalers make 3,000 to 5,000 on a wholesale deal. Now, the new model of wholesaling is to quickly build an active cash buyer
Active
list,
cash
to
buyers
properly
list.
structure single closing deals, and to use the LLC flipper technique, which I'm going to teach you, which gets around the no assignment clause, and to
Okay.
maximize your wholesale fees, make much, much more than just
Maximize your
3 to 5
wholesale
on a wholesale
fees.
deal. So first, let's talk about structuring wholesale deals. The first method is what I call the buy and resell, and this is a double closing.
I never did
This
a
is what it
double
looks like. You
closing
execute a
before.
contract to buy, so you got the contract, and then you execute a new contract to sell to your buyer.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a contract to buy, you have a new contract with someone else to buy from you. And the second method is an assignment, and this is a single closing. First one's a buy and resell is a double closing, and assignment is a single closing. And
A
this is you
single
execute a
closing.
contract to buy, and then you assign all rights and interest of the contract to a
To
third
the third
buyer or
party.
third party. So let's talk about the buy and resell technique. So the buy and resell technique is step one. You buy the property, so you actually close. A seller contracts to sell to a wholesaler, and then using a purchase agreement,
And sell
and
agreement.
and then the wholesaler turns around and becomes the seller and contracts to sell to a new buyer using a purchase agreement contract. So one you're the buyer, the second one you're the seller.
Mm-hmm.
And so here's an example of what that would look like on the buy side. Seller of a distressed property agrees to sell to you, wholesaler, for 100,000, and both parties execute a purchase agreement and the purchase agreement contract on June 1st, with a closing scheduled for July 1st. Okay, then you as the wholesaler, now the seller,
That's
sell
like
the
a
buyer
30-day
in June
closing.
15, and both parties execute a purchase agreement contract on June 5th, a couple days after you got it under contract, with a closing scheduled for July 1st. Now, here comes the closing. It's a back-to-back closing or a double closing. On the first closing on July 1 at 10 a.m., the seller closes with you, the wholesaler, as the buyer
With
for
you, the
100,000.
wholesaler.
Wholesaler has funds to purchase, so you come to the closing with the 100,000 to purchase, and you're going to pay as the buyer closing cost,
Mm-hmm.
closing fee, and so on as a buyer. And then you turn around at 11 a.m., an hour later, you have your second closing. This time, though, you're the seller. and you close with your new
Mm.
buyer for 115, right? Now the wholesaler pays capital gains, transfer tax, you pay proration of taxes, you're going to pay a recording fee, you're going to pay title fee, you're going to pay
All
all
type
kinds
of
of fees
fees.
as a seller now. You paid fees as the buyer, now you're going to pay fees again as the seller. And your wholesale fee, though, is not disclosed to the original seller. So this seller
Mm.
who sold it to you for 100, he doesn't know you turned around an hour later and sold it for 115. So what are the
Okay.
advantages and disadvantages of a back-to-back closing? Well, the advantages are your wholesale fee is not disclosed. Your buyer who you resell it to doesn't know
Mm-hmm.
what you bought it for an hour earlier. He just knows you're selling it for 115.
That's
So
it.
sometimes when your wholesale fee's really high, your buyer might get hung up on how much you're making. So I find that that's the one advantage is it is not disclosed. However, that's not a very good advantage considering the disadvantages, because the disadvantages are you're going to pay closing fees twice. You paid them when you bought, you pay them again when you sell. This
Oh
is
nah,
important.
none of that. Not
Then you got
twice.
transfer tax, prorated taxes, title insurance, closing fee, and so on. And the other really big disadvantage is you have to come to closing, the first closing as the buyer, with the cash. Even if it's only for an hour, you got to come with funding.
Mm.
Now, method two is the assignment.
This is what we
So here's
do.
what this looks like. First, is the buy side. The seller contracts to sell to a wholesaler, who's the buyer, using a purchase agreement contract. But then that wholesaler turns around and he contracts to assign all rights and interests of that purchase contract to a new buyer using an assignment contract. So he assigns that contract to the new buyer. So here's what an example would look like. The seller of a distressed property agrees to sell to you, wholesaler, for 100,000. Both parties execute a purchase agreement contract on June 1 with a closing scheduled for July 1. Then you, wholesaler, you turn around now and you find a buyer willing to pay 115.
So
You
then you just
assign
you make
you
that
assign a
15,000 in
your rights
between.
and interests of the purchase agreement contract on June 5th with a closing scheduled for July 1. So what does closing look like? There's a single closing.
Easy
Once again,
15
the
bands.
original seller closes directly with your new buyer for 115. Seller gets 100, that's the contract amount. Buyer pays you
You feel me?
buyer pays 115 total, but out of that you get 15.
You get that
Buyer
15
seller pay
bands.
fees between
Light
each other,
work.
and you as the
You
wholesaler
just gotta work the
pay no
phone.
fees.
I'm
So
trying to
you
get
walk away
right,
really
bro.
with a
I
cheap
ain't gonna cap,
$15,000
boy.
wholesale fee,
I did
and
I
it's
did two
not
deals.
disclosed. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm trying to reach
stated,
100.
so everybody knows that you're making
I'm
15.
trying to reach
And
100.
hopefully nobody's got a problem with that.
Yo,
They shouldn't. The numbers are the
do the
numbers,
math,
right? If you
bro.
agreed to one.
You do it, bro. Do the math, bro. Hold up. Calculate it, right? You do 100 deals, bro, and you make 10 bands on that, on each deal. Times 10. Nah, oh, I'm grits. Hold up. 10,000, I mean. 10,000 on each deal. Look at that. Look at that. That's an M. That's an M. Hey, you do 100 wholesale deals. You do 100 wholesale deals and make 10 bands on each one. That's an M right there. Light work. Light work. He made 15. Bro, you made 15 on each one. 15 times 100. What that is? That's 1.5 million. Come on, bro. That's 1.5 million.
You agreed to sell for
These
100.
people be out here
The
doing
wholesaler pays
30 deals a
15.
month,
You're
bro.
hung up on
Like
that.
nothing.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of a single closing? Well, there's one closing is the one advantage. It's nice.
Easy
You
bread,
pay any
bro.
fees, the wholesaler, on a single closing.
And you don't gotta bring
You
no
don't bring
money.
any money to close. You don't come with money. You come, you walk out with your check. The only
That's
disadvantages are
crazy,
the
bitch.
wholesale fee is disclosed for all to see. And remember, you still are obligated even if the buyer doesn't close, because you can assign your contract, but you can't assign liability. So if your buyer flakes out and doesn't show up, you're still
Mm-hmm.
responsible. So make sure your buyer shows up.
Make sure the buyer
Now,
shows up.
contracts are assignable by default unless otherwise stated. So
Mm-hmm.
one way to make sure, if you're not sure if the contract is assignable, when you go to buy as the buyer, you put your name, your entity name, or however you're buying, and then add this little phrase right here, and or assigns. So who's the buyer? Jerry Norton and or anybody I assign it to. So for example, if my entity is Capital Homes LLC, it's Capital Homes LLC and or
assigns.
is what it would say.
Make sure y'all put and or
But
assigns.
one thing here to keep in mind, I don't like to do this because it kind of sends a red flag that you want
And
to
we gonna
assign
do
it,
some
and
practice
some
tests
sellers
too.
don't like that,
Bro, make
so they
sure
want to
you
make
got
sure
a
by
pen
and
and
or
a bro.
assigns.
If you
So
don't got
I
a
like to make
pen and
sure
a
that the
notebook right
contract has
now,
no
bro, you
assignment.
grits, bro.
If it says somewhere
You
in here
grits.
assignments, like bank-owned
You're not learning
properties
nothing.
and what else? HUD properties, short sales, you can't assign them. They all have no assignment clauses. They don't want you doing that. So we'll talk in a minute about a way around that. But first, let me tell you about a 5-way assignment deal that I did one time. And this is just to kind of illustrate how this can work. So you can kind of be creative and think about this. But there was a seller and he contracted to sell the property to buyer one, we'll call him, for 4,000. So really low income. This was in Detroit,
Mm-hmm.
and so the seller agreed to sell it for 4,000 to buyer one. Well, buyer one turned around and wholesaled it for 8,000 to wholesaler number two. So the guy with the contract for 4,000 found another investor, wholesaled it for 8,000, so he's making four. But then that wholesaler two, guess what he did? He assigned it to someone else. We'll call it wholesaler three for 16,000 or an $8,000 wholesale. And then that wholesaler three, he wholesaled it for 21,000. This was me. I was wholesaler number three. So I wholesaled that same contract to another buyer for 21, and it doesn't stop here. Wholesaler four assigned the contract to the final buyer for 28,000, and he made a $7,000 wholesale fee. So there were four wholesalers on one deal, right? So how did it work out? The final buyer paid 28, the seller received four, and then wholesaler four got seven, wholesaler three got five, wholesaler two got eight, wholesaler one got four. All of this was in the middle between the seller getting four and the end buyer getting 28. And that's how wholesaling can work, right? It's all about who do you know, who do you have that's willing to buy that contract. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and actually show you an example of how to fill out this paperwork. You want to make sure you're comfortable with it, so when you sit down with your cash buyer or the seller who you're contracting with, that you've got the right paperwork, you know how to fill it out quickly and easily. So method one is when you buy it and you resell it. And really the only paperwork that we use for this is a standard purchase agreement.
Standard
So
purchase
let's take a
agreement.
minute now. I'm going to show you an example of how to fill that out. Okay, so here we are, real estate purchase and sale agreement. These are called different things. I typically call it a purchase agreement, or a PA for short, purchase agreement. Everywhere calls it a little bit differently. It could be a buy and sell agreement, but it's just your contract between a buyer and a seller.
Between you and the seller.
What I recommend too is
That's easy to understand.
they're very specific from state to state. I've got a very generic one. It's pretty simple. You're welcome to use mine, or you can go and find one more specific to your state. You can get those from realtors. They're pretty easy to get. I typically try to get a contract that's the Association of Realtors or the local agents.
And I'm still trying to get my own purchase and sale agreement contract. Because I never did an off-market property.
So here, first of all, let's go through. I filled it out as an example so I can show you here. Seller and buyer. So seller, one thing I like to do is I just like to put owner of record. Okay, that means whoever owns the property. And that makes sure that you get the right, you don't want to put the...
And make sure you learn how to do this, man, because you're going to have to fill out purchase and sale agreement contracts.
Buyer, you put your name here, you put your address here, street address of the deal, so you fill all that out in there. Most of this stuff is pretty simple here. Purchase price, so in this example, $100,000
will be the purchase price.
So initial deposit, I put $500, and I like to make a note here: held by buyer's attorney or buyer's title company, or buyer's escrow company, depending on what state you're in, what they call it. I like to be the one that holds that earnest money. Now, write it out and everything, but you hold it if you can. If they're really adamant about them holding it, I'm not going to make a real big issue out of it. But if it's my choice, I want to hold on to it, or have my buyer's attorney, because I'm the buyer now, hold on to that. So then you're going to owe at closing a certified check at closing for $99,500 because you subtract out your deposit. So the total would be $100,000. Financing contingency,
So you'll come to the table with $100,000.
cash. Inspection contingency. Now, you can put stuff in here. I put closing date. What that means is you have all the way until the closing date to do an inspection. Now, some sellers are not going to agree to those terms. Sometimes you might have to put a 10-day. 10 days pretty typical. 10 days.
10-day inspection.
But I like to put in until closing day. I have all the way until closing. If something comes up between now and closing that as I inspect the property or as I'm out at the property, I can back out of the deal basically by putting closing date on there. You'd be surprised how many sellers will agree to that. Some won't, but just so you know, that's kind of what I try to do is get all the way to closing. Closing on or before, put the date of when you're going to close, typically 30 days out. This here just says marketable title. Put the state this is in. I used Michigan as an example here. Listing broker, if there's no real estate agents, then just cross that out. And then you sign it and they sign it over here. So this is just a very simple purchase agreement.
Simple purchase and sale agreement. Nothing too crazy.
Most important things. You're going to get a full warranty deed, and you're going to make sure there's no loss of damage and things like that. So there's other things in here. Fax transmission, a fax copy will be sufficient, and things like that. So pretty self-explanatory, pretty basic purchase agreement. And this again is in your tool section, so you're welcome to go in there, download it, use it for your deals. Now the second method that we can use to do wholesale deals is an assignment agreement. There's two things you need here. You need a standard purchase agreement and you need an assignment agreement. Now the purchase agreement I just went over, that doesn't change. It's the same thing. Just make sure it says and or assigns. And the second piece, though, is the assignment agreement, which I want to go through right now and show you. Okay, so here we are looking at this assignment agreement. It says agreement to assign contract for sale and purchase. So you put the property address in there.
Yeah, fully remote. From sitting right here, I did my first deal. From this chair right here, bro.
You want to assign or, so put your name there. So Jerry Norton there.
All from this.
And you put your buyer.
That's all you need.
I just put cash buyer in here, but that'll be the name.
All you need is a phone.
Deal to, and then it says, whereas Jerry Norton, that's you, right, has entered into a purchase and sales agreement with owner of record, that's what we put down, for the purchase of 1427 Stanley. Okay, assignee, that's the person you're flipping it to, that's your cash buyer, shall pay assignor an assignment fee of $7,000. Assignee to put earnest money down with title escrow, and I've got here buyer's attorney in the amount of $500. So you want to make sure you're getting an earnest money deposit from your cash buyer, just like you had to pay an earnest money
Telling you, bro.
Seller.
You could do it, bro. I believe in you, kid. For real. You just got to pick up the phone and call.
You're going to be closing with
bro.
title company or your
not that much. Not that much. You haven't missed that much.
Being closed with the date that it's closing. This needs to match your purchase agreement, right? Because you're going to close. You want to close with your cash buyer according to your purchase agreement contract. So make sure that date matches. And then they can't make any changes to the purchase contract, your original contract, without your consent. Because remember, originally
what was it coming saying? Yeah. You haven't missed that much, bro.
So you don't want them as they're stepping in.
The stream just started.
To the new cash buyer.
The stream just started.
To be aware of anything. And then you also want to make sure that the assignee, your cash buyer, is aware that they're covering all of their buyer's closing costs. This is important because
make sure, bro, make sure you let the buyer know that they covering your closing costs. Because sometimes I had a buyer that didn't want to pay the earnest money. So I literally had to take out of my profit on the deal because they didn't want to pay the earnest money. I had to take out $2,500 from one of my deals because they didn't want to pay the earnest money. It's crazy. And listen, she was not buying the deal at all. She was not buying it.
$100 in closing fees. Have your cash buyer say, "I'm not paying those." So they're responsible for their closing fees. as the new buyer, and then you make your $7,000 wholesale fee. Now that's it. You sign it as the assignor, they sign it as the assignee. You give them a copy of your original purchase agreement that goes with your assignment contract here. So that they make sure that they agree to all the terms in the purchase contract. And that's it. Just those two pieces of documents. Really
That's
simple.
literally, you only need these two pieces of documents. This document, the assignment contract, and the purchase and sale agreement.
Document
And you could do a deal.
Oftentimes in certain contracts there is a no assignment clause. Okay, if there is not a no assignment clause, then you can simply just do a regular assignment, assign your contract, go to closing, single closing, very simple. But in a lot of cases there is a no assignment clause with REOs. Even some private seller contracts have a no assignment clause in it. And so that means you cannot assign your contract to a third party, meaning the only way to do your deal is
a double closing.
You need transactional funding, pay tons of closing fees. It's the worst situation ever to have to do a double closing. So the single close hack strategy lets you sell your designated LLC entity, LLC that's under contract to buy the property. Okay, and I'm going to go through and explain this. It's a really cool strategy. Here's the overview. You get the property under contract in the name of a designated LLC. When I say designated, I mean specific just for that deal.
So you get in the LLC.
LLC membership rights. Okay,
but this right here is too much, bro. This is going to be too, I don't even understand this. What are you talking about right now?
And pays you a wholesale fee. That's in essence the overview. I am going to, of course, go into a lot of detail about this. First, I want to give some examples.
Where did you find your cash buyer?
So let me give an example of how this looks.
I found my cash buyer on Facebook. You got to find your cash buyer on Facebook. Bro, you got to listen. When you finding cash buyers, you got to talk to at least 500 people. At least 500. That's what I say. That's how many people I would say that I had to talk to find a buyer. Cause like a lot of people, they're not gonna even go to the property. All right, there are gonna be a lot of people who they say they're cash buyers, but they're not. They're gonna be other wholesalers, and then there's gonna be like cash buyers who just don't even respond. There's gonna be cash buyers you talk to one day, you never hear back from them. There's gonna be cash buyers you gotta find. So yeah, man, you're gonna have to do that. You gotta talk to at least 500 people. I would go on Facebook, and then really I would just go to, I would type in something like this. And then I would look for like something like this. Oh nah, not like that. Not like that. Hold up. Let's try and find another one. Okay, so this is probably somebody who made a website. This is somebody who definitely made a website. Right? So you would just call this person, we buy ugly houses, and ask them if they want to buy your house. Let me see. You can also go to Facebook and like and when you on Facebook, go here, groups, and like, okay, I would just search up real estate groups. So I don't know, let's say Florida real estate investor group. Right? And then right here, it will show real estate investment groups, investor network, Florida investor. I'll just come over here, try and find stuff, right? You just scroll through and try and find cash buyers. I come over here, press @gmail.com. And then you would just literally go through all of this reach out to all these people one by one. Reach out to them. Go to the next post, 23 comments, right here. One by one, you got to reach out to all these people, one by one, and you got to do that. So right, you will do all of these people, right? You will do all these people, and then you will press groups. Go back to Florida real estate, and you will do the same thing for every single group down. Every single group, every group down. That's Florida or wherever your market is. That's what you will have to do to find cash buyers.
And then Stanley wrote, now you as the wholesaler on June 1st, you make an offer to buy the property in the name of SCHD123 LLC, right? That's the designated LLC example I'm using, for $100,000 with a closing date of July 1st, so 30 days later. Now, you find a cash buyer on June 5th. A couple days later, you get a cash buyer, and you contract to sell all rights of that LLC to the buyer for $10,000 with a closing date of July 1st, and you get an earnest money deposit from that cash buyer. Here's what it looks like in closing. July 1st comes along, there's a single closing. The buyer comes to closing with 2 checks. This is your cash buyer. He comes with 2 checks. He comes one with $100,000 to the seller for the original contract price, and then he comes with another check for $10,000 to pay you, the wholesaler. It might be less because if you subtract out your earnest money deposit, it'll be the balance. So if you paid $1,000 earnest money, if the cash buyer paid $1,000 earnest money, he would be paying you $9,000. But overall, your total wholesale fee is $10,000.
Light work.
Here, the cash buyer, he closes directly with the seller, and he takes title as SCHD123 LLC as the sole member, meaning the sole owner of the LLC. You just get
Only 2.
100%.
I only sold 2 deals. That's it. That's it. Only 2 deals. Only 2 deals. About 17,000. But I made about 17,000 off 2 deals. You feel me? In like 4 months. So that's what I said, bro. I made 17,000 off 2 deals. So imagine what's gonna be the outcome if I do 100 deals. Yo, bro.
100%.
Oh, my first deal, 4 months. I mean, bro, it depends. Whenever you start picking up the phone is when your first deal will come. So I started picking up the phone and I got a contract in 2 weeks. You can get a contract easy. Getting a contract, all you got to do is just reach out to people and get a contract. But that deal had fell through. So I just got another contract and then that deal had went through. So it doesn't take long to get deals. I mean, now I'm at the point where like a lot of wholesalers, they just get deals because they just lock them up at too high prices. Well, I don't do that no more. I don't want to lock up no more high prices because on each deal I make, I want to make at least 10,000 on it. You feel me? Like I was saying earlier, if I do 100 deals, right? Just say I do 100 deals at 10,000, right? 100 deals times 10,000. That's $1 million. That's $1 million, bro. That's 100 deals. 100 deals divided by 12 is 8 deals a month. So you do 8 deals a month at 10,000, bro. Yo, you making bread, man. Bread. Imagine you take it to, you stop doing, eventually I'm gonna only make 15,000 on deals. So boom. Like Jerry had said earlier, you do a deal, right? You do one fix and flip and make 50,000 and you do 3 wholesale deals for 11,000 a month. You feel me? That's light work. So you get 15 deals, right? You making 15,000 each deal. You do 100 deals, 1.5 million. 1.5 million. I make 1.5 million, y'all. I make 1.5 million, y'all. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. I make 1.5 million. You know what I'm saying? Go cop one of these. Go cop one of these. Go cop one of these. You feel me? I'm gonna go cop me one of these right here. I'm gonna go cop me one of these. You know, I make $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I just made $1 million off 100 deals, right? And then I'm gonna subtract. I'm gonna go bust down on one of these for 200,000, right? You still got 1.3. I mean, I did okay. I'm calling a list for drive for dollars tomorrow. I mean, I do my deals virtually, so I can't see the property in person. You should make them take some pictures. Or, I mean, if you live there, definitely. If you live close by the property, go out to the property. You know, or get the condition of the property over the phone. You got to ask them what's the condition of, like, the roof. Like, when was the roof last repaired? Has the bathroom and kitchen been updated in the last 5 years? Ask them about the foundation. Ask them about the what is it called? Hold up, I'll show y'all. So when you get in that and if I make it over the phone, how do I know what type of offer to make? What exactly do you mean by that? What type of offer to make? Cause wholesalers only make cash offers. There's no other offers. So I don't know what type of offer exactly would you be referring to. I'm not sure. But as you see right here, you'll come down here. So you'll ask this question. Has the roof, HVAC, and furnace been replaced in the last 5 to 7 years? Right? And then if they say no, you'll ask them specifically, like, when was the last time it was repaired? So if you ask this, if you don't mind telling me how old exactly are each one of these things, starting with the roof, and write it down and use it to your advantage in your offer statement. So you basically getting a condition over the phone. If the roof is older than 7 years old, what? If the roof is older than 7 years old, then you gotta replace it. The HVAC is older than 7 years old, you gotta replace it. Furnace, you gotta replace it. I don't use money on marketing. I use Zillow. Zillow for sale by owner. I don't spend money on marketing because I don't want to use any money to get deals. Why would I use money when you can get free deals? Why would I use money when you could get free deals? You go to Zillow. You go to Zillow and you go to for sale by owner. You go to Zillow. You go to for sale. You type in your market. And you call everybody. You call everybody. Everybody. Call everybody. That's only, you see this? Everybody. Then you switch to another market. Go do the same thing. When you come over here, call everybody. You don't want to, when you calling these people, you got to call everybody. You're not going to get a deal if you just calling one person a day. If you just making one offer a day, you're not going to get a deal. I'm telling you, I made like over to make 17,000, bro. I had to make a lot of offers. I had 6 contracts fall through. All right, because I locked them up at too high of a price. So I've had 6 contracts, 6 houses under contract. 6 of them fell through, 2 of them succeeded. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta call a lot of people. If you don't call a lot of people, know a lot of people, you're not gonna sell no deals, man. Just say for instance, you making one off, you cold call on Monday for 2 hours, right? And you miss Tuesday and Wednesday, and you come back on Thursday. Nah, you gotta be consistent every day. Every day. Every day. You gotta pick a time to cold call and cold call every day. And then, like, when you putting in the work, eventually you gonna get it. You gonna get a deal. What price range should be at? And do I look online for comps? Oh yeah, we covering comps today. That's exactly what we covering. Comps. We covering comps today. And we can go, actually, if y'all want to go learn how to comp, really, let's go tune in with my dog. Let's go tune in with my dog, Jamil. Have you? I only did virtual deals.
You got a 117.
I only did virtual deals. Only. From this seat right here. I only did 2 deals. I only did 2 deals.
I think
That's it. Only 2 deals.
So
That's it. I only sold 2 deals. That's what I gotta remember. I'm not an expert. So you're not too far behind me. I only made $17,000, bro. And that's nothing, dude. That's nothing, bro. That's easily attainable.
95 is too high.
If I can do it, you can do it, bro.
Wow.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Close.
Only virtual. All by this. You gotta know how to work the phone.
Carolina. Let's go.
1527.
And this is what I used to learn how to comp right here. Jamil Damji. I don't know if any of y'all know Jamil Damji, but y'all should be in here watching this every single Sunday.
That's where J. Cole's from.
Oh, yeah?
Every single Sunday.
Dang.
Oh, she said it's a triplex. Can you send the rent? Can you send us the rents, please?
If y'all don't know the, hold up. I'm about to show y'all something.
What's our live count at right now?
We about to go watch one of these videos. Cause y'all need to watch this video. If y'all don't know how to comp, y'all need to watch this video. 30 minutes, man. Pay attention.
Well, let me tell you if you don't already
Pay
know.
attention.
Actually ask them.
Make sure you paying attention.
With another also cuts hair on the side that taught you how to comp. All of the rules she told you about comping. Lies. Your realtor friend that tells you that a house is worth this much money when you send it to other wholesalers and they're like, where did you get those value from? That realtor's comping. Lies. That course that you paid $400 for, that
lies.
go a mile out of a subdivision to find a comp. Lies.
Lies.
All that stuff are lies, guys.
It's all lies, bro. This is how you comp.
Going to want you to run
this is how you comp.
An appraiser.
You use the appraisal rules to comp.
Value is going to be dictated by that dude. All right, the appraiser is the person who's going to say what that house is worth, not the agent, not their broker.
And make sure y'all liking this, man. Y'all like the stream, bro. Nah, understand? Trying to get right. I'm trying to get to 10K.
Cannot comp a house with another house that is more or less than 200 square feet from the subject, okay?
So, if your house is, let's check this house right here. All right? If your house is 810 square feet, you can only go 200 above that. So, just say your subject property. Let's go to the calculator. Say go to calculator. Our subject property is 810 square feet, right? What you want to do is you can only go 200 above. 810 plus 200. You can only compare a property that's the maximum square feet of 1,010. All right, now go down. 810 minus 200. Right? The minimum square feet can be 610. That's the minimum and maximum. If it's over that price, bro, I'm telling you, you can't do it. Appreciate it, bro. Bro, yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate you, bro, for this trying to get into the game. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, we gotta all get this money, man. I'm trying to get right, bro. My goal is to do 100 deals, bro. 100 deals. That's my goal. And I'm at 2. I got 98 more to go. 98 more to go. So if y'all stay along this journey, y'all gonna watch me get rich. Y'all gonna watch me get rich, bro. Literally, I'm telling you. If y'all make sure if y'all stay along with me on this journey, man, y'all gonna get rich, bro. Just keep practicing every day, bro. I only did 2 deals. Remember that, 2 deals. That's it. I got 98 more to go. You only 2 behind me. Hold up. Don't miss it. I'm live. I'm trying to get some more people up in this junk. Alright, yeah, so just say your subject property. Let's go down here to this property right here. Right? 2,650 square feet. The max property can be 2,650, add 200. The max property can be 2,850. That's the max. That's the max. If it's anything above that, it's not a comparable. On market. On market for over 90 days. So let me show you exactly what I mean by that. Hold on, let's finish this right quick. So that's your max square feet, right? Now let's take what's the minimum square feet we can compare it to? 0 minus 200. Our minimum subject property can only be 2,450. That's it. That's the minimum our property can be. All right, and let me show y'all this right quick. All right, let's get over here. So just stay out trying to find some leads, right? For on market, this is how I target on market properties. So when you targeting on market properties, what you want to do is when you get your area, right? Because this is my main market. Or I'm gonna switch markets. What market y'all be in? Let's do a random market, bro. Now I'm gonna stay in my market actually, because I want to find deals in my market. I'm trying to make some money, bro. I'm trying to make some money. So if I find a deal, you feel me, I like, I'm gonna pursue it. So just say it's sold. Let's say, for instance, right? For our deals, you want to look for sale. Come down here, right? And you want to look for houses that's been on the market for more than 90 days. So come right here to more than 90 days and press apply filters. So basically, all these properties, hold up. Oh, these are all sold. Hold up. Why is it showing me sold? It's showing me sold. And we should be looking at right now, for sale. That's for sale. Houses for sale. Hold on. Come over here to filters. Right? For sale. Time on Redfin, more than 90 days. Apply filter. Now, basically, all these properties that's been listed, okay, that means the price is too high if it's been on the market for more than 90 days. Look at this property. It's been on the market for 90 days, right? Property has nice potential, nice landscape. 3rd bedroom is upstairs. Cute property with 3-bed, 2-bath. 1 bedroom is upstairs. Formal dining. Nice backyard. Property is well maintained. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate that for real. So look, you got this house right here. It's been on the market for 90 days, right? If it's in such nice potential, hold on, let me turn it down. If this property is in such nice potential, why is it still listed for 90 days? Bro, that means it's too high. So basically, you can reach out to that agent and say, hey, this property's been listed for 90 days. What's going on? Why hasn't it sold? Right? You can go to this one right here. Well, nah, you wouldn't target this property. So if you see these properties that's been listed for 90 days, you want to just leave them alone. Because there's no meat on the bone for you. There's no meat on the bone. Look at this. It's nice. This is a remodel. This is a remodel. Somebody came in that house and remodeled it. Right? Go back out. Go back out. Let's see what's going on down here. I don't even know. Okay, here we go. Another one for 140. Nah, but this is a rehab. This is a rehab. Gotta keep going. That's a rehab. Keep going. What's this 244? Okay. So these are comps. These are how your comps should look. These are not properties you target though. But these are comps. These are some comps. Look at this. Look at the inside. Nice. Nice. Remodel. It's staged. It's clean. Nice backsplash. Stainless steel appliances. But we looking for wholesale deals though. We already did that property. And just keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Okay, so this is a nice little property, but it's probably occupied. Reduced for quick sale. Pool has been repooled. Motivated seller. Okay, let's see what's going on with this. Pool. 96 days, man. Motivated seller. Bring on reasonable offers. First of all reasonable offers, you need to make your price reasonable. You need to make your price reasonable, man. But yeah, that's how I go for on market properties. And if you want to see more of that, man, you guys gotta join the stream. You gotta join the stream and during the daytime when I be cold calling. When I be cold calling. Let's get back into this 8-week academy though. Remember the goal, y'all. Everybody watching, bro. Make sure y'all have whatever y'all want, man. Know exactly what you want, bro. And know how many deals you gotta get to get it, bro. Like y'all see me, bro. I know exactly what I want, bro. I know exactly what I want, bro. Like, and I know exactly how much I have to do to get it. You feel me? Like y'all need to right now, like, you feel me right now? Figure out how much the car you want. Oh, that's not the car I want. I don't like black. I don't want a black Lambo or a gray Lambo. I want an orange Lambo. You feel me? An orange Lambo, bro. This one. This one. This one. And I'ma get it. I'ma get it. You feel me? I'ma get it. I look at it every single day. Every single day I wake up, bro. Every single day. I look at this Lambo, bro. I look at this Lambo, bro. I'm telling you, dog. You gotta look at it every day. Figure out how much it's gonna cost to get. 200,000. I can't buy a Lambo if I had 200,000, bro. That would be a dumb decision if I bought a Lambo if I had 200,000. That's why I gotta get 100 deals. You feel me? At 10,000, so I got a million. I go cop me a lamb, bro. You feel me? Go cop me a lamb for 200. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's crazy. You just gotta have your dreams, bro. Have your dreams, know what you want, and go get it.
A certified check.
And don't let nobody tell you nothing else, bro. Nothing else, bro, because that's the car I'm gonna get. When it's my time to get it, and it's 97 miles away, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it.
You know, you can put stuff in here. I put closing date. What that means is you have all the way until the closing date to do an inspection. Now, some sellers are not going to agree to those terms. Sometimes you might have to put a 10-day. 10 days pretty typical.
All right, we back to studying though.
I like to put in until closing.
Can't get none of that if you don't know how to wholesale, bro. So we back to studying for now.
As I inspect the property or as I'm out at the property, you know, I can back out of the deal basically by putting closing date on there. You'd be surprised how many sellers will agree.
And a lot of people don't want to do this part. They just want the Lambo, but they don't want to put in the work to get it.
On or before, put the date of when you're going to close, typically 30 days out. This here just says marketable title. Put the state this is in.
Oh, we already watched all this.
They make sure ownership of the time to find your cash buyer. Agreement shows them as the sole member of the LLC. So on your contract, you want to put down your LLC name. So SCHD 131, LLC. And then if it asks for a title for LLCs is member. So put member and then sign your name. Make sure you have a 30-day closing. Now you can do a sooner closing, but 30 days is good because it gives you time to find your cash buyer, you know, and get everything all lined up. Now let's talk about contracting with your cash buyer. And now what you're going to do is you're going to sign a purchase to sell. Okay, you're going to sell the LLC membership interest. So it's called an LLC membership interest purchase agreement. So I put together a document says that they do now, company. Now that's the LLC, there's no liabilities. So that's what they can draft their own as a regular assignment, but it's structuring your deals. What I assignable, the assignment included in that bucket, right? I mean, that would be the ideal list, is if you knew every single investor the proper way.
Okay, here we go.
The scripts for
that other stuff was just too much.
So I just wanted to make sure you were aware of that and that you've got you know where to get that and that you have access to that. Okay, so now that we've talked about the proper ways to structure your wholesale deals, we've gone through the paperwork. Let's now talk about building a $1 million cash buyer list. So the goal here is to get the contact info and the buy criteria for every investor in your market. I mean, that would be the ideal list.
Oh yeah, I will.
Every single investor that
I will for sure.
Every cash buyer in your
for sure.
And I'm talking buy and hold investors and fix and flip investors. So that is the lofty goal that you want to pursue as a wholesaler, building your wholesaler cash buyer list. So first thing I want to tell you is with each one of our cash buyers, you want to profile your buyers, meaning you want to find out their name, their contact info, what area they invest in, what type of investments they like, how many properties do they want, do they have, do they want to get, what are their goals, what's their buy formula and their buy criteria. You know, the more you can find out about them, the better. And this is the $1 million question. When or what type of deal are or will you be looking for next? If I brought you a deal that fits your criteria, would you buy it right now? Right?
Simple.
This is a question I always ask every single one of my cash buyers to find out how serious they are and where they're really at right now. Are they really looking for a deal? Are they really ready to buy and pull the trigger if you brought them something that fit their criteria? And so when it comes to finding these cash buyers, I have this saying, find a deal and the buyer will come, as long as they know about it. So one of the mistakes that a lot of people make, and one of the old methods of, wholesaling is to go worry about your cash buyers before you have a deal. When really, in reality, if you get a good deal, it's actually pretty simple to find cash buyers if you've got a good deal. But they have to know about it, right? So you need to
Yeah,
spend
so
a
you got to
first bit
reach
of
out
effort
to a lot of
promoting
people.
yourself and promoting your deals. So when it comes to finding cash buyers, there are a number of different strategies. We're going to go
Yeah,
through
exactly.
about
I
five
use
top
DocuSign.
strategies here for
I
finding
use
cash buyers.
DocuSign to get
There's
contract
obviously the
signed.
direct mail to cash buyers. There's networking. There's driving for dollars. There's a strategy I call the triple dip technique, and there's the MLS cash buyer transactions that we can get as well. So let's
So
spend a little bit of time on
DocuSign,
each of
that's
these.
really
So
all
when
you
it comes
need.
to direct mail, just like when we talked about motivated sellers in an earlier training, you can actually purchase the data of cash buyers in your market. And you can go to listsource.com. That's one of the biggest ones out there. And what you do is you do a search for transactions with no liens. If there's no liens, meaning no financial liens, right? There's no mortgage recorded. So they paid cash because there's no lien against the property for financing. And you want to make sure you're looking in your local market. And then the other filter you can put is how recent since the transaction happened, right? So you can go back 30 days all the way up to a year. So the further out you go, obviously the bigger the list you'll get. And then step two, once you've acquired that list, once you've purchased that list from ListSource, is to
Jerry Norton. Jerry Norton. YouTube. If you want this course right here, you gotta go to Yo, bro. You gotta hold on. So this free. Yeah, so if you want, you can go to Jerry Norton. Jerry Norton, A Week Academy. A Week Academy. So yeah, you could basically use, hold up, Jerry Norton's 8 Week Academy to get into it. I'm trying to see if you have it in this comment section. Wait a minute. If anything, I got the link on my phone. Oh, right here.
When I first started
Free
wholesaling,
8 week
I could see
training
so many
program.
of my contemporaries have
You just come
overcome
here,
multiple struggles.
and
What
then
were
you
some of the
sign up
struggles? The
for it,
first
and
one
then he
was
sends it to you.
every
He
single
sends it
month.
to you. But Landon, bro, I only did 2 deals, man. I don't have Discord. I don't have, like, bro. I'm literally brand new, bro. I'm so brand new into wholesaling. Like, it's not even funny. Literally, bro. Literally, I promise you, bro. Like, I'm not special. I'm not rich. I haven't even did more than 5 deals. You feel me? That's why I'm not on here teaching you guys. I'm on here learning with you guys. I hope that makes sense. So we learning together because I'm still learning. I'm like, bro, literally, I'm still learning. I got so much to learn. Like, literally, so much to learn. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe like in the future, after I do like 100 deals, I'll probably start a Discord. Maybe I'll probably start a Discord and like after I have like credibility. But right now, I have no credibility. No credibility to teach people how to wholesale. But you still more than me. The fact that you the fact that you close means I can get knowledge from you. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, for sure you can get knowledge from me, man. I learned a lot, like from opening a deal to closing a deal. Like you learn a lot. Like you learn, like literally, bro. You have to learn a lot, bro. Like, oh my goodness, it's fun though. It's character building. It's character building. So basically, like everything, I'll just be at home, just studying for hours, bro. Hour. Like right now, 4 hours is nothing. Like 4 hours learning real estate is nothing. Like Fridays, Saturdays, like bro, I will wake up at 10 a.m. and I will stay up until the next day just watching real estate videos or like just anything I want to learn, like negotiation videos. Literally, bro, I took a Harvard negotiation class. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all how to take a Harvard negotiation class for free. For free. Let me show y'all, bro. Look at this. You see this? Let me show you. I watched this entire negotiation. All these people paid thousands to get into this negotiation class, and you can learn it for free. I give y'all just a little. You feel me? Look at this. Oh,
define what win is on your perspective because you're happy. But I see a win on the other side.
2009.
Residual effect after they walked out the room. And
You feel me? You can really just learn anything you want on YouTube. Just go on YouTube for hours. Type in the subject you want to learn how to do. Like, bro, literally, how to cook. Literally. And then just go through all of the videos. All of them. All of them. I guarantee you after 4 hours, you're going to learn how to cook. 4 hours a day, you do 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day. After a month, you do it consistently, bro, you're going to learn a
To
lot.
then mail them a letter or a postcard. And again, you want to mail 3 to 6
But I
times,
appreciate
and
it,
you're
though.
looking for a 1 to 3% response rate. And when you get a response, you want to add them to your buyer's list, and that's when they reply. So let me just take a minute here and show you what this letter looks like. Okay, so it says here, dear whatever their name is, I noticed you bought a property recently and put your area, city or county area, your market area. I'm a local real estate investor and came across a great deal in the same area. It's a great, and then put rental or fix and flip opportunity that you may be interested in on, and then put a street address. Now, this would be a letter that you're sending out, so it doesn't really matter. It can be a generic address. Don't put a number, just put maybe a street or even a city. And I'm looking to sell it quickly for, and you put a dollar amount here, to the first cash buyer who comes forward. Call me ASAP. Respectfully, your name, phone number. Now, the idea here is to get them to call. Now, this could be a deal that you've wholesaled before or whatever. And when they call, if you don't have that deal anymore, you can say, well, that deal's gone, but I've got some other properties, or I always get properties. What are you looking for? And then you get their information. And just as a reminder, in the direct mail swipe file that you've got, the direct mail instructions for cash buyers for getting your list and for doing your mailings, as well as your cash buyer letter, are found in that direct mail swipe file. So be sure to check that out and make sure you know where that is and that you have access to that. Now, the second method is with networking. Now, networking is really important in your market. And there are lots of different ways you can network. You can network at the real estate investor clubs. These are the local meetup groups. You can participate
And
in
this is how I
online
taught
groups.
y'all
There's
how
a
to
lot of
find
them out
cash
there,
buyers earlier.
especially on social media with Facebook and LinkedIn. You can get active and you can participate, comment on the chats. Don't just go on there and push and promote your stuff, but become a participating member. People will like you. They'll start to look to you as more of an authority. And then when you're ready to sell property, you'll have an audience. And so,
Exactly.
remember, you want to think about posting deals first and getting cash buyer leads second. So, in other words, don't go on there and say, hey, I'm looking for cash buyers. Hey, I'm looking for cash buyers. People, that's annoying. People don't like that. I don't like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
what you can do is you can say, hey, I got this great deal. If someone's interested, let me know. And then the cash buyers that respond are
Boom,
then
you can
add
go
them
from
to
there.
your list, and they can become new cash buyers for you. Now, the next method is driving for dollars. Now, what I mean by this is I like to build a team of scouts that go out and they look for for rent signs and homes under renovation. These are two of the fastest ways that I've built my cash buyer list. Now, again, I'm not out actively in my market because I'm running a remote market, but I like to get scouts and put scouts in place that can look for those for me. So let's talk about for rent signs. When you see a for rent sign, it's an investor who's actively doing a deal in your target market and will likely do another deal if you brought it to him or her. These are buy and hold investors, obviously, and the goal is to get investors' contact info from the property manager or from the seller directly if they answer it. Sometimes they do. So this is what it sounds like if you get a voicemail. Here's your script. Hi, I drove by your property for rent on blank
Take a
street. Please
screenshot.
call me back at. Now it's very vague.
Take a
Usually they
screenshot.
think you are a renter, a prospect, so they'll call you back. If it's a property manager and they call you back, you say, hi, first of all, I'm a local real estate investor and I work closely with a group of other investors in the area, many of which own rental properties and are often looking for good property management. Can I get your contact info that I can share with my network? It's always good to build contacts because you can share those and it gets the property manager that
The
gave
more
you
people you
a
know, the
sense of
better, y'all.
direction because now you might be
You
bringing in
gotta know a
business.
lot of
So
people,
they
meet a
want
lot
to
of people,
talk to you.
talk to a
Again,
lot
they
of
owe
people.
you. You're going to help them out. Now they're going to feel a little obligated when you ask them. So then you say, secondly, my investors and I also acquired discounted properties, and I was hoping I could talk to the property owner to see if he had an interest in additional investment properties. Can you share with me his or her contact info? And maybe they will. Maybe they'll say, well, give me yours and I'll pass it along. That's kind of common. But the point here is they should be motivated by this response here because if they buy more properties, that's more for the property manager. It's good for them too. Now, if you get the owner directly, then you can say, hi, I'm a local real estate investor and I often acquire discounted properties. And I wanted to find out if you were interested in picking up any more investment properties. When, what type of deal are you looking for? Will you be looking for next? If I brought you a deal that fits your criteria, would you buy it? Now, what about homes under renovation? This is an investor that's actively doing a deal in your target market as well.
And
And
these
they
are
might
all
be doing a
ways to
deal in your target
find
market
cash
too.
buyers,
So
bro.
the goal here is to get the investor's contact info. So here's your contractor script, right? Because there's contractors working. Hi, I'm an investor and I buy fixer-uppers and I'm looking for a good contractor to do work on my houses. Do you have a business card, right? That creates motivation. Remember, you want to get that contractor to feel comfortable and to feel like they now need to help you out. By the way, I may have a deal that your boss, investor, may be interested in. Can you give me his or her contact so I can call him or her? And they usually feel like that's okay to do. It's a good thing to do because if their investor buys a deal, that's more work for them. So here's an example of this that happened to me. This was a deal I found in Detroit. I had the contract. This was a few years ago when I did a lot of really low income in Detroit, right? I had the contract for $4,000. One block away, there were contractors working on a roof. And so I contacted the owner and I wholesaled my deal for $8,000 and I made a $4,000 wholesale profit. But where did I find my buyer? He was down the street working on a property. And so it was that simple. That guy there that was doing a rehab was interested in my property just down the street. And don't forget, in your quick start cheat sheets, we've got the Driving for Dollars phone scripts, which has all of these scripts that we've just reviewed, as well as your cash buyer lead sheet. Now, I don't believe I showed you this. Let's take a quick second and look at this. So this is your cash buyer lead sheet. This would be what you fill out when you're
When you're
talking
talking to
to a
cash
cash buyer.
buyers.
So obviously you can get their contact information, and then there's a section here for purchase criteria. You know, what market do you focus on? Are there specific cities that you target for as an investor? The number of deals per year that you do. You want to find out how big they are as an investor, or how involved or active they are. The types of deals do they do? Do they focus on fix and flips? If they do, what price range do they kind of specialize in? Do they do buy and holds? And what kind of market? Are they a low end landlord or kind of nicer
Because think about it, you
neighborhoods?
want to get that
What is their
information
buy
because
formula? How
you
do
don't
they
want to have a
determine
cash
whether they're
buyer
going
on
to
your list, right? And I'm not being like rude or anything, but you don't want to have a cash buyer on your list that buys houses at, let's say, 60,000, right? And you send them a deal you got under contract for 170,000. But it's the same thing. Just say the ARV on the house that's 60,000 is 120,000. Okay, they bought it at 60, and then the ARV is 120. But just say that You get another house, correct? And that house is 185,000. But the ARV is what? Like 300,000. So basically what that does is you want to know, like, okay, how much money can you pay? I don't want to see you a house that costs $200,000 and you only got 60,000 to invest. You know, it would just be a waste of time. And then even at that point, you will know what type of houses you got to target, because you will know what price most of your buyers are buying at.
them. You want to understand how they buy so that you can bring them deals that fit their criteria. What they
Hey,
generally
that boy fat,
do
fat,
to
that boy fat, fat.
that sort of thing.
Hey, bro, hold up. Let me go. Hey, y'all boys go tune in, bro. Y'all boys go tune in to my dog right here. Wait, hey, it's PJ. That boy be live streaming every day, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go get right. And that boy be on 2K. I know y'all be playing 2K. Boy, ain't no way. Boy, ain't no way. Oh, hold on. Hey, man, y'all go. Hey, y'all go follow my dog Fat, bro. Hey, that my dog Fat, bro. Y'all go follow my dog Fat, bro. You feel me? Y'all go do that. But let's get back to what we was doing. Let's get back to business.
When they reply, I like to build a team of, and it gets the property. You brought it to him or her.
Let's get back to business.
The investor's contact info. So here's your contractor script, right? Because there's contractors.
Hey.
I'm an investor and I buy fixer uppers, and I'm looking for a good contractor to work on my
Boy, ain't no way.
Do you have a business card, right? That creates
Ain't no way, boy.
Remember, you want to get that contractor to feel comfortable and to feel like
That's my dog, man. Y'all don't understand.
have a deal that you're
Y'all go subscribe to him.
maybe interested in. Can you give me his or her contact?
ASPJ.
Him or her. And they usually feel like that's okay to do. It's a good thing to do, because if their investor buys a deal, that's more work for them. So here's an example of this that happened to me. This was a deal I found in Detroit. I had the contract. This was a few years ago when I did a lot of really low income Detroit, right? I had the contract for $4,000. One block away, there were contractors working on a roof. And so I contacted the owner, and I wholesaled my deal for $8,000, and I made a $4,000 wholesale profit.
Easy 4 bands.
My buyer, he was down the street working on a property, and so it was that simple. That guy there
Ain't no way, boy.
Was interested in my property.
Ain't no way, boy.
And don't forget, in your quick start cheat sheets, we've got the Driving for Dollars phone scripts, which has all of these scripts that we've just reviewed, as well. You know how I can bring them. I bring you talking with cash buyer, cash, and email you when I get deals, and then a note section here. So just a simple cash buyer lead sheet, and this again is included in your Driving for Dollars phone scripts, so that you can use that when you're talking with cash buyers. So the next method I want to talk about is what I call the triple dip technique.
Triple dip technique.
We've already learned the double dip technique, so this follows right along with that. So once under contract, tell the listing agent that you just double dipped with that you'll give them another or an additional commission of, let's say, $2,000 if they get you a cash buyer. So here's what the list agent does. They contact the other investors, cash buyers, who offered on the same property. Remember, they helped you get it. There were more than likely other offers that were made, but because you double dipped and you had a relationship and you had basically an insider connection, or you had a competitive advantage, you double dipped and you got the deal. So once under contract, now go back to the listing agent and tell them, go talk to everybody else that made offers.
I wouldn't do this technique, but you guys could do this technique. I wouldn't do it though.
Which is why we call it triple dip. So here's an example of this, what this looked like. So this was an REO deal that I had under contract for $52,000. The double dip listing agent called me. This is how I learned how to do this. Called me and said, hey, there's an investor who made an offer and he's willing to pay you more. He really wants it. And
Oh, Landon. After that, you don't do anything else. After that, you don't, bro. Listen, after you have the assignment contract, right? And you have the after you have the assignment contract and you have the purchase and sale agreement contract, you just take it to the title company. Make sure that the cash buyer deposits his earnest money, bro. You're done. You're done. You don't have nothing else to do. Literally, you get them your bank information. Just say you set to close in 14 days, right? You send them the purchase and sale agreement. You send them the earnest money, 2,500. You send them the assignment contract, right? And the earnest money you got from the cash buyer, so you don't have no money in the deal. You feel me? You send those two contracts. The title company is gonna coordinate the closing. They're gonna do all the extra stuff. You don't have to do nothing. Just get on your bank account, and then 2 weeks you gonna get paid. They just gonna wire the funds to you. They just gonna wire the funds to you. Literally. Literally, you don't do nothing else. That's all the hard work. Cause you already did all the hard work getting the regular purchase and sale agreement, then getting the assignment contract. That's your value. You feel me? That's your value. So then when your cash buyer at closing, what's gonna happen is on closing, the cash buyer is gonna come to the table. Just say you got the contract at 90,000, right? The buyer is gonna come to the table with, just say the buyer offered 95,000 and you got the contract at 90. You at closing, the buyer come with 95. The closing person, the seller gets 90,000 and you get 5,000. Simple. Simple. Or you could do the same thing with like for 100,000. Just say you get the contract at 150,000 and the cash buyer, come to you at 165,000, right? At closing, the seller is gonna get 150,000, and then you're gonna get the 15,000, and they just gonna wire it to your bank. And it takes like, when they wire it, it takes like an hour to come to you. Yeah, you email it. Yep, that's it. You call up a title company, ask them, do they work with wholesalers? If they say yes, say you have two contracts, give them both contracts, email them both over, and then they're gonna do the rest. That's their job. They're the closing company. You don't do anything else.
asked, am I willing to sell it? And so I said,
So
okay,
yeah,
sure,
once you
that's
got
not
that
going to do anything.
assignment contract,
If
you
we
vibing.
wholesale the deal for
You don't
64,000,
got nothing else to worry
we
about.
paid that listing agent
Nothing else.
$2,000 for putting it
It's
all
done.
together. So
The contract is
clearly,
out of your
a
name. The
$10,000
buyer
buyer
knows he's paying
didn't
you
have to call a
10,000. He knows
single
he's paying the
person.
seller.
So here's what your script looks like. You would say to the agent, hey, thanks again for your help getting this deal under contract. I wanted to run something by you and see if you were interested in making another $2,000 on this transaction. Remember, they already double dipped and are getting the full, 6% commission. Right now, I've got a lot going on, and I'm open to just quick flipping this deal to another investor. Add your fee. Add putting the wanted it list. So it'll say FHA, it'll say conventional, it might say VA, etc. And one of them is cash. It's one of the transactions, which what that means, what's really cool now, is you can actually do a search for cash transactions. So step one is you get a deal under contract. Step two is you would do a radius search of half a mile or maybe a mile around your subject property on the MLS for recent 6 months sold cash transactions. So what we're doing here is we're getting a list of all of the homes that have sold cash within a half a mile of where your deal is. And then once you have that list, you can then look up the owner of record and contact them, because if they recently in the past 6 months bought a property for cash close by where yours is, then they're more than likely,
To
they are
buy
your
another one.
ideal cash buyer to wholesale to. Here's an example. There was this for sale by owner house. They were asking $19,000. I offered 10,000. The seller countered me at 11. And so what I did is I searched for cash buyers within 1 mile of the property, and I found this same buyer. His name was Rin. He was Cambodian, and he bought 3 properties within 1 mile in the last 60 days. So he's on a buying spree. I contacted him with a $20,000 price. We settled at 17. I accepted it, and I made a $6,000.
$6,000 easy.
Added another buyer to my
Easy, light work. Light
a
work.
dozen deals over the following years. But my point is I
Light
found
work.
him because he was buying homes, and I found him on the MLS nearby my property doing a search for sold cash transactions. And as a bonus, let me show you one more method for finding cash buyers.
Go on Craigslist.
Where you post your wholesale deals on Craigslist to attract cash buyers, and even how to create a post as an ad, more of a marketing and attracting cash buyers. Let me show you how to do this. If you look at our Craigslist hacks, I've got the write-up for this, the step-by-step instructions, and the scripts and everything. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to
make sure y'all paying attention.
Let me get back over here. So let's say we're in Craigslist.
So let's do it with them.
I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Let's go to Craigslist.
Go to post to classify because we're going to create a post, and then we're going to put housing offered, right? Because we're going to be offering housing. So we're going to click housing offered.
So basically, come over here.
By owner. So click that one.
Yo, hold up, Jerry. Hold up, Jerry. Hold up, Jerry. Housing. Nah, bro. We clicked the wrong one already. We clicked the wrong one already. Hold up. What he said? What he said? Hold up.
And you're going to go to post.
Oh, over here.
Create a post. And
but hold up.
Put,
Let me. I'm going to change where we at. I want to post a post in Kansas City. And we want to go. And you want to go plus 21 miles. We're going to keep going now. Hold up. Oh, that's St. Joseph. Let's see. Kansas City, we gonna go about. Okay, this we want all these people to see our ad. So we gonna create a posting. Hold up.
But I would keep it generic enough.
We gonna get this, bro. Hold up. I don't need nobody. How did he? What did he say? Housing offered or housing wanted?
Another deal right now. Let me tell you about it, and then you can tell them about your actual deal. So this is just back by saying that deal is no longer available, but I have this deal, or I get deals.
Posting title.
It's that cash buyer use the following script. So then you reply back to that cash buyer who responded to your post wanting more information.
Download. Where's the Craigslist hacks at? Direct mail, cash buyer, lead sheet, Craigslist hack. Right here. Go. So this is what we about to do. We about to post this right now. We gonna post this right now because we don't have time, brother. Wait. We gotta make this money tonight, but I want to make some money tomorrow. Hey, if y'all don't know who this artist is, this is my dog Lou Vunchy. This is my dog Lou Vunchy. Look him up on Instagram. You feel me? That's my brother right there. But let's go. So we gonna go to Craigslist, right? And we about to click once logged in. We gonna click housing offered. And if you at home, you should be doing this right now with me. Housing offered. Select the category. Real estate by owner. Real estate by owner. Alright, bet. So, posting title. Oh, I'm lazy. I'm just copying and pasting. Ain't get a phone. We can make this right. We can make this right. Great fixture. Oh, no, wait a minute. This is for posting deals. Hold up. No, this is the wrong thing. This is not what I'm looking for. That's posting deals. We want to bring in deals. Like, you ain't know it. Look at all the spread. I won't let you go. 6 figure. So yeah, we gon' forget it. We just gonna practice with this then. Posting body. Just copy this. Posting body. I guess that's this right here. Right? And then I did post a picture of the exterior. And you would just post a picture of a house. And then I guess this is our ad. Oh, hold on. Oh, we gotta include some more information. Parking. Let's just give it a garage with laundry on site and my email address. Oh, the postal code. Let's just make up some. Hold on, we need a zip code in Kansas City. We need a zip code in Kansas City. I'm gonna let you go. Well, it's 64101. Let's say 64101. Boom. So this is where our ad is gonna post that. You gotta add an image. I ain't gonna add no image. Publish. And boom. It's posted. It's posted. Just that easy.
An example of that, I had an engineer at right here. When someone replies to your post, my note here says, if you have a wholesale property to offer, provide details. If you do not, use the following script. So then you reply back to that cash buyer who responded to your post wanting more information. And you would say, unfortunately, that property is no longer available, but I do get great investment properties all the time.
Oh, that boy Pat trying to hear reality. I got you, Pat. I got you, bro. Reality. I'm gonna put y'all on some game, boy. I'm gonna put y'all on game. I dropped this song. Hey, listen to this. This that file right here. This that file right here. Hold on. Yeah. Let's go to Craigslist. While we listening to this song, I'm about to show y'all some. We gonna look for some houses on Redfin right quick. That's what they say. That's what 10 blood myself. It is what it is for Ray. I'm trying to say, mentally late for like and stuff at the point when you end up in stage. You understand what I'm trying to say when we had this shit very late. Every day I wake up and I pray. So we gonna come over here. More filters. For sale. Been on the market for 90 days. And we gonna see what they got for fixture uppers only. What made you this way? Oh, you wanna change now? Wanna change, wanna change, wanna change, wanna change, wanna change. You a lame, you a lame, you a lame, you a lame, you a lame. Man, you a shame, shame, shame. I look back on my life. I know it wouldn't be the same. Zeke it up, he had to make a change. But a whole new campaign. Now I'm going harder on the beat than ever. So I gotta go round up the cheddar. When I make it, we all make it together. Okay, so look at this house right here. I gotta understand one day the pain gon' go. Oh, oh. I bet y'all boys ain't know I was a rapper too. Yo, y'all boys ain't know I was a rapper too. I do everything, dog. I do everything. I do everything. I do everything. I do everything, y'all. I do everything, y'all. I don't just do real estate, bro. Hold on, let me go see my songs I got out, bro. I'm about to put y'all on game, bro. I'm about to put y'all on game. Put y'all on game while we looking for these rest of these houses, bro. While we looking for the rest of these houses, let's put y'all on game. Okay, so look at this property. Let's look at this property. It's been on the market for 72 days. We'll go fast. All right, let's try and run the comp for this property. So it's a 5-bed, 2.5 bath. I wonder what type of repairs it needs. It definitely needs a repaint. All right. Oh yeah, the bathrooms can use some updating. It has in-house laundry. I look like money, smell like money, talk like money, even walk like money. What's that name? Oh, he changed to JB Money. I knew I was gonna be rich. You just never seen it coming. I just been with scene. I asked you for $1, you give me nothing. I see my mama turn nothing into something. Alright, but let's go. Yeah, this property right here. To the end, going on rich. It's gonna need a cosmetic rehab. That's what we're looking at, a cosmetic rehab. And for it being like almost 3,000 square feet, a cosmetic rehab is gonna be, I gotta find my repair sheet. Right. Yeah, I don't know where my repair sheet is at, y'all. That's not good. That's not good. I need to find my repair sheet. Nah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. I need that repair sheet. I don't know, y'all. I can't find my repair sheet. We can't do nothing. Where we at with it? Yo, that boy Rudely. Yo, Landon. I'm not getting off the stream till like 4 more hours. I'm looking for my repair sheet. Yeah, I never had it. We just gonna have to get another one. We just gonna have to get another repair sheet off YouTube. I don't need no industry to keep it real.
I'm going to show you an asset class that has protected the wealth for the last 2,000 years. Real estate.
Are you looking for an easy and effective way
Yo,
to estimate
we about to get one right now.
or rental properties?
We about to get one right now. Boom! YouTube University. Anything I need, I just go to YouTube and get it. Anything I need, bro. You say tiers. You said tiers 1 to 15K, 2 to 35K, 3 75K. Yeah, that's for, yep, you're correct. Light repair, light average. It will be light it will be so for light it will be carpet and paint. For average it will be kitchen, bath, it will be kitchen, bath, flooring, what else? Paint, and probably, yeah, that's it. And then heavy will be a full gut remodel. But that house right here is 2,876 square feet. So now that's way bigger. So that means that it's gonna start to skew. And on my repair sheet, I have like the square feet, like from this amount of square feet to this amount of square feet.
Rehab costs for your wholesale deals.
But I don't know where it's at.
Very, very, very closely. Stop being a contractor. Stop being an inspector. Stop even thinking that wholesaling is about real estate. It is about talking to people. It is the people business. Okay, so I'm going to give you tools in this video so that you can make broad assumptions on what it will cost somebody that you're going to sell this property to fix up these properties, okay? Are these perfect? No. Are these rules of thumb? Yes. Do I use this every single day in my business? 1,000%. Here is the rule of thumb. The first thing you need to do, okay? Step one is you need to find out the square footage of the properties that you're going after, okay? It's very easy to Google it and to see it on a ton of different websites, Zillow, Trulia, Redfin, whatever it is. If you want to get the exact square footage, go look at your county's tax assessor or treasurer, whatever it is in your area, and find out what they have, what they're taxing it on, because they tax on the size of the house. So find what that square footage is if you want the exact or somewhere close. But usually, honestly, guys, most of the time Zillow's right. So just go with Zillow so that you're not messing around too much. But if you're a perfectionist, you analyticals out there, I get it. Go get it, you engineers. Go crazy with the research, but not too crazy. But remember, we are not contractors.
Oh,
so stop.
there it is. I got my repair sheet.
I did this when I first started.
I got my repair sheet, y'all.
How much,
got my repair sheet.
How much flooring costs and how much it costs to install. And it was all just
but we still gonna watch this video, right? We still gonna watch this video. Oh, y'all say this house, y'all think carpet and paint? Y'all think carpet and paint? Oh, yeah, I think carpet and paint. I mean, I don't know. Because look at this right here. 15 square foot. Well, nah, that's not even close, guys. I'm going to show y'all why that's not close. I'm going to show y'all why 20,000 wouldn't be close. 20,000. Well, oh, yeah, it would. How many? How much square foot are we? How much square foot are we? 2008. We almost 3,000 square feet. So yeah, we going for a light rehab on almost 3,000 square feet. It's gonna be 30,000. So you were close. 20,000 was close. Cause the way this sheet works is all right. You can start with under 1,500 square feet. So if the property is under 1,500 square feet for a light rehab, carpet and paint, that's gonna be 10,000. For under 1,500 square feet, that's gonna be 10,000. Average carpet, paint, kitchen, bath, that's gonna be 25,000. Heavy for a full gut rehab for houses under 1,500, it's gonna be 50,000. Just say the house is 1,500 square feet to 2,500 square feet. For a light rehab, just carpet and paint, it's gonna be 15,000. For average rehab, for carpet, paint, kitchen, bath, right, that's gonna be 35,000. For a heavy rehab, it's gonna be 75,000. All right. For a property that's 2,500 square feet to 3,500 square feet, that's what we are. Our category. For average rehab, it's gonna be 25,000, right? And for no, that's for light. For carpet and paint, for just carpet and paint on the house, 2,500 square feet to 3,500 square feet, it's gonna be 25,000. So an average rehab would be 45,000. That's carpet, kitchen. That's kitchen, bathrooms, carpet, paint, and for heavy, it'll be 90,000. Right, full gut remodel. For houses 3,500 square feet to 5,000 square feet, the light rehab for carpet and paint will be 30,000. Average rehab 55,000. Right, carpet, that would be flooring and kitchen, bath, etc. Heavy full gut remodel on the house 3,500 to 5,000 square feet is gonna be 100,000. And then over 500 square feet for a light rehab is gonna be 40,000. For average rehab is gonna be 70,000, and for a heavy rehab is gonna be 115,000. So we over 2,500 square feet, right? And just for a light rehab, starting at like 2,500 square feet for carpet and paint, it's gonna be on 25,000, right? And in our house, we gonna have to look at the kitchen. Hold up, look at the. Did they have any pictures of the kitchen? Look at this bathroom. We gonna have to do these we gonna have to redo these bathrooms automatically. So right now we had an average rehab on this house. We gonna have to do kitchen, right? We gonna have to do flooring. We gonna have to do bathrooms. We gonna have to do paint. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to do lighting, new lights, right? Cause look at this kitchen. This kitchen is grits. This kitchen is grits. Like, bro, that's the worst kitchen I ever seen, bro. That's the worst kitchen I ever seen. You feel me? Cause I'm gonna show y'all like what a remodeled house should look like. We gonna try and find a remodeled house, like a completely remodeled house with a good kitchen. How a kitchen should look. You know what I'm saying? Remember how that house look. We gonna go to Zillow. Hold on, let's go to Zillow. Yeah, this house gonna need at least 45,000 in repairs. 45,000. So if you lock this deal up at 20,000 in repairs, you wouldn't be able to sell it. You wouldn't be able to sell it. Nobody will buy it. And they had a price cut of 5K. So that's how you know their price is wrong. That's how you know they price is wrong. I don't know what they listing at. Where's our house at? We gotta find out where we at on the map. We right under St. John. So we up here. Okay, so yeah, we in this area right here. We somewhere in between here. Let's see. St. John will be right here. So we right here on Brington Avenue. So we somewhere right here. Let's see. All right, so we're going to remove the boundaries. We're going to draw a circle. Let's try and stay in this box right here. Let's see what's been sold in this box. How long I'm going to be gone. And we're going to look at only houses. And how many beds and bath? How many beds and bath are we? 5,000. No, 5,000 bedrooms. We 5 bedrooms. Alright. So we're gonna look at 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths that's selling. So we're gonna do 2+ baths, right? And we're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna see what's going on. What's this? I don't see no 5, 2.5. This is a 6 bed. This is a 6 bed, right? Let's see what the inside of it look like. Okay, so look at this kitchen. All right, now look at this kitchen and look at this kitchen. You feel me? Y'all see the difference? Y'all see the difference? Y'all see the difference? The kitchen gotta go. The kitchen gotta go. They need to rip up the whole kitchen. You feel me? We want our kitchen to look like this. You feel me? We gonna do this have a nice carpet. You feel me? Nice lighting. Look at this bathroom. Look at this bathroom. Remember that bathroom. Come over here to this bathroom. Look at whoa. Oh my. Stop playing, bro. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way that's gonna go. The bathroom gotta get replaced. And you feel me? When I'm on the phone with this person, I'm gonna be telling them, like, bro, this house is right down the street from your house. Right? Literally right down the street from your house. Like, I'm gonna show you. Our house is on this street. This is our house that we comparing it to. Let's go right here. You feel me? Look at this 5 bed. You know what I'm saying? So I know off grip, this house gonna need like not a full gut rehab, but I would say an average rehab. So the rehab would be about 45,000. 45,000. Cause look at this. It's just way nicer. You feel me? Let's keep going. Let's try and find a couple more comps. Look at this 5 bed, 3 bath. And make sure, and another thing that we not doing, that I'm messing up on, we gotta hold up. We 2,876 square feet. Our comp can only be, our comparable properties can only be, hold up, y'all gotta change the music. I gotta change the music. Hold on, y'all. Stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned, bro. Hold on. We getting right. Oh, they giving us an ad. So, yeah. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, bro. Let's keep going, y'all. Our property is 2,876 square feet. Let's go on the calculator. Remember, we can only compare properties that's plus or minus 200 square feet. So, 2,876 plus 200 will be 3,706, right? Make sure y'all got y'all, when y'all be writing stuff down, y'all got notes, man. 3,000, that's the most a property can be, the max square foot. 2,867 minus 200. The least square footage it can be is 2,667. All right, now let's see if this was really a comp. Oh, no, this is not a comp, y'all. This is not a comp. This property is 1,560 square feet, and we are 2,876 square feet. That's not a comp. Even though it's a 5-bedroom, not a comp. Let's go right here. This is 3,538 square feet. The max square feet we can go to is 3,076. Not a comp. Not a comp. Not a. Oh yeah, just comping. Just comping. Just comping. I want to learn how to comp. That's what I'm trying to learn how to do. Comp better. Cause like that's where a lot of wholesalers messed up. If you're not comping right and you locking up deals too high, the deal's not gonna sell. You gotta make sure you locking the deals up at the correct price so they can sell. You know what I'm saying? So just say if you did, for instance, lock this at first. When I first seen this property, I was thinking 20K in rehab because I didn't have my sheet. You know what I'm saying? But when I looked at my sheet and I see this is a almost 3,000 square foot property, the prices are gonna increase. So this property is easily a $45,000 on rehab, easily. And we haven't even gotten into if the roof needs to be repaired, right? We haven't even got into if the AC unit needs to be repaired. We haven't even got into the furnace. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you need to understand. Because remember, when you're selling it to your flipper, they're the one who's going to be putting money into it. All right, and we looking for comps. Oh, this 2,676. Okay, so this comp works. This comp right here works. So yeah, 270. We got a Zestimate of 270 right there. So this is not a comp. Okay, this is a comp right here. This is a comp. But let's go for sold. Hold on. We're going to look for houses that sold in the last. Let's see what sold in the last week. Nothing. Let's see what sold in the last 14 days. Nothing. See what sold in the last 30 days. Nothing. Let's see what sold in the last 90 days. Nothing. So this area is not a good area that I will be looking at for fix and flips. Why? Because in the last 90 days, there is nothing sold in this area. It will be a waste of time. You will have such a hard time finding a flipper. That's probably why this house has been on the market for 72 days. It's probably why this market probably been on the market for 72 days. But let's get back into this.
Information
And if you don't got this free course, it's a Jerry Norton free 8-week academy. You can go get it.
You could put your phone number and say by text or whatever, and then you could actually put
you can go get it.
Street and city, and then you would click continue, and then you would go finish your post. All right, does that make sense? So that's how that would work. Really great for building cash buyers, and also really great for wholesaling your actual deals that you have on Craigslist. Okay, now let me take a minute here and I want to talk to you about another strategy called reverse wholesaling. This is when you first find the buyer. So you find a ready and willing buyer who's looking for a deal, a specific deal at a specific price. And then second, you go find the deal. Now, unlike a realtor where you would go, show them properties and earn a commission, what you're going to do is you're going to go get the deal under contract and then assign your contract and make a wholesale fee. So this is not a commission sale as long as you get the contract and you assign your contract. So here's an example of that. I had an engineer at General Motors.
So let me show y'all what, and here's
a picture of him.
This is the route I'm moving into, reverse wholesaling. So just say, for instance, you got a cash buyer. He say, okay, if you bring me a house in the zip code 64062 for $80,000, I'm buying it. You go lock up a contract at $60,000. bring it to them for 80,000, 20,000. That easy. That easy.
we go,
That
hunt and find
easy.
deals. So I make a $7,000 wholesale fee on him on every deal he does. So I go out and I find the deals, I get him under contract, and I assign my contract to him. And it does 4 or 5 deals a year. So I found the buyer first, found out what he wanted. Now he works on the homes himself, so he only can do like a couple a year because he goes over after work and he fixes them up and stuff, and then he rents them out. But as soon as he's ready for another deal, he lets me know. I go deal hunting, get him under contract, assign my deals to him. Reverse wholesaling. Find the buyer first, then find the deal that they're looking for. Okay, once you start to build a cash buyer list, a list of cash buyers in your market, you want to do what's called email broadcasting. And so you gather as much detailed info as you can that you can give a buyer, about the deal, because the better informed they will be, the better informed they are about your deal, the easier it is for them to buy your deal. So I create what I call a deal cut sheet. And there's pictures, usually there's a link to a video, there's all the stats, ARV, repairs, all of that. Here's my price I'm asking for, here's the ARV or cash flow if it's a rental, here's my list of repairs that are needed, here's the income potential if it's a rental, and I always have a sense of urgency, right? Like, first one to the deal gets it, hurry kind of thing. And a disclaimer, do your own homework. But I put together a cut sheet, and I want to provide as much detail as I can. I'm also a big believer in having a website. You want to have it to be modern and clean. There needs to be an opt-in form where they can join your email list. There needs to be a property gallery where you can showcase your deals, and you want it to be SEO friendly.
And this is my website. I'll show y'all my website right quick. I'll show y'all my website.
I graduated, now I'm trying to make sense and get some loot. At the B&B, posted up, drinking juggle juice, me mugging like a motherfucker. Cause I don't know you, nobody gave me shit.
This is my website. So basically, right here, what makes us different from other wholesalers, I got right here basically a little thing. This is where we let them know our cold callers are professionally trained to negotiate off-market real estate deals, which is me. And I made this website. It's really easy to make websites. Like really, really easy to make websites. So I made this website. It took like an hour, 2 hours. I just smoked the blunt, sat down, made the website. So over here, and you can go to YouTube and learn how to make websites. Over here, I got my sign up. So basically, a cash buyer go over here, put their name, address, phone number, what type of investor they are, and what states and cities do they invest in. And then I get their permission, right? Please select the ways you would like to be hear from investments from generations. And basically what that is, that's basically me sending them deals. And now I know when I get a buy and hold and property, I send it to them. A fix and flip property, I send it to them. And now I let them know, do you qualify to purchase properties from me? So here is my buy criteria, right? Buyer needs to provide a proof of funds and review all pictures of the property, right? And after that, next we set up a time for the potential buyer to walk through the property. We recommend the buyer bring all contractors, finding partners, and final decision makers to this walkthrough until the property is vacant. This is the only walkthrough you will get. So I don't do 3 and 4 walkthroughs, man. None of that. When you work with me, you get one walkthrough. You walk through the property. If you like it, after that, we assign it to you. If you don't like it, all right, you just move on to the next property. All right, next, if the buyer likes the property and the price, after the walkthrough, both parties will sign an assignment of contract. So basically what my assignment of contract is, I send them an assignment contract, I assign it to them. If I got the deal at 90,000, they offer 100,000, I make 10 bands. All right. 3K earnest money is due to the title company from the buyer the next business day at 12 p.m. or the assignment contract is no longer valid. So just say, for instance, you get a buyer that signs an assignment contract And by you say this, you got the rest of the day to get the earnest money to the title company, and or the next day you have until 12 p.m. If you don't have the earnest money there by 12 p.m., the contract is no longer valid. No longer valid. All right. So that way, and earnest money is non-refundable. Non-refundable. So once they put the earnest money down, it's done. Because remember, you might owe earnest money to the agent, right? And you want to also make sure that your buyer is going to close. So just say, for instance, your buyer doesn't show up at the closing. He paid his earnest money. The agent gets her money. Okay, then you move on. All right. Earnest money is only refundable if there are title issues and the property can't close. All right. We try our best to make sure our properties will be conveyed via warranty deed. Basically, warranty deed stating that it's clear, like the title is clear. For your information, earnest money is credited towards the purchase price at closing, right? When I say credited towards the purchase price, if you put down a $3,000 earnest money and you owe 100,000, right? Come to the closing, you only got to come to closing with 97,000. All right. And then right here, I have my another pictures of step 1 through step 5. Step 1, we market to property owners in all 50 states and lock up properties at great discounts. So this is basically what I said right here. The number one reason you should buy investment properties from us is because we handle all the hard work for you. Oh yeah, I don't want to spend no money on marketing. I don't want to spend no money on marketing at all. At all. So, I mean, I don't want to. If I could do deals for free, I'm gonna keep doing deals for free and keep all my profits. That's what I just keep all, and I only did 2 deals. You know what I'm saying? So I made 17,000 off 2 deals. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling now with that money. Invested it into some crypto. You know what I'm saying? Went out to eat, bought some stuff, and now I'm just vibing, trying to get more deals. Trying to do 100 deals for free. You know, I don't do marketing. I only market to the way I market is Zillow for sale by owner. Zillow for sale by owner is the only marketing. Marketing is just picking up the phone, literally. So we use a variety of marketing such as cold calling, SMS text blast, email marketing, door knocking, and postcards. All right. Not only that, but we market to homeowners who need to sell ASAP because of certain conditions such as foreclosures, vacancies, divorce, probate, code violations, tired landlords, etc. These property owners will need to sell usually fast within 20 to 30 days, and they are willing to give up equity for speed and convenience. No, I don't drive for dollars. I don't drive for dollars. We locked these properties up for 30. And that was a question about Jonathan. He said, "Do you drive for dollars?" And I don't drive for dollars. I never got into it. Maybe in the future, but not right now. We lock these deals up at 30 to 40% of the market value. So, and then down here is just another sign up form. If you want access to investment properties, 30 to 40% of market value in your city. As we get them, sign up and we'll contact you. And basically, this is my website. You can go here to frequently asked questions. I got some frequently asked questions here. I got a VIP buyers list, right? The contact us page, my email address, and my cell phone number, right? You can email me, contact me. And here's just a little blog I have about who I am and what I do, right? And then you can subscribe to my email list if you want to receive off-market properties weekly in your desired city or state. So yeah, this is my website. I made this website on WordPress. Bro, your ROI is going to be crazy. If I was you, I spend at least 1K on a marketing budgeting, but that's just me. Consistent deals and doing money making activities are important, but everyone has their own way. Oh yeah, hey Don, I did, man. I spent $1,000 on off market properties. I did. I didn't get one contract. I did not get one contract off $1,000 on and I'll prove it to you. Let me go to Bat Skip Tracy. Already spent $1,000 in marketing. I tried that. I tried, man. I didn't get no deals. Let me log in. Cause this is how I spent. Bro, this is what they don't tell you guys. Even with $1,000, bro. Look at all of these addresses I've skip traced. Right? Right. And this is just from right now in the last 90 days. All skip trace. These are all phone numbers. Let me show you guys. These are all phone numbers. All phone numbers. Let's go back. You know, I might just go go back through this like this right here. Look, these are all phone numbers. Property owners. These are all. Look, I even named this Christmas money. I named this one Christmas money. Look at all of these numbers I cold call. I've cold called every single number on this list. I've sat down on my phone and cold called every single one, and I spent over $1,000 on marketing. So I understand when people think, oh, you might put $1,000, you're gonna get return automatically. No. Where do PropStream? PropStream. I pull all my lists from PropStream, and I have like different lists. Like I will pull vacant owner lists. I will pull like quick and easy lists. Like I have all type of lists. Like I have cash buyers list. 100 like this list. I don't even know. There's a lot of different type of lead types. A lot of different type of lead types. So just say for instance, just on this one right here, where was it at? Hold on, I'm gonna go back to the one I was just at. PropStream. I use PropStream, and then I will import it into Bat Skip Tracing, and then Bat Skip Trace it. So let's go here. I had seen one like this one right here. Right? Right. I paid $91. I got 433 contacts just on this list alone. So like this one right here has all of these leads. These are all off-market properties that I spend money on marketing for. So I've tried off-market property, but like it's like, bro, I spent $1,000 and didn't get a lead back. I'd rather just do way more deals on market and for sale by owner than just dump that money back into this. But I'm not gonna dump 10K back into this and get like one deal or two deals back out of it. No, I refuse to do that. I refuse to. Yeah, but it's crazy though. That's honest, and that's a real lesson that you guys just heard. $1,000 with no leads. So think about that. I spent $1,000 and on all these leads, and I didn't get a deal. Maybe I didn't cold call correctly, right? I don't know, but I have spent like $1,000 on marketing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go back to this right quick.
Distraction. It was creative avoidance from talking to people. We want to get all that out of the way, and I'm going to give you a tool here so that you can use it to make assumptions. But the main focus is you need to be.
But yeah, don't let that discourage y'all, bro. Keep going, bro. You can get a deal. Keep going. It's possible. Do not let that discourage you. Keep going.
To people. Got it? Okay, good.
You know what I'm saying? Because losing $1,000 is nothing. You just got to keep going. But right now, I'm just not willing to just keep losing $1,000. Nah.
I think I hammered that home.
Abused for sale by owner on Zillow. Abuse it. It's free. Abuse the for rent, right? I'm gonna go back to show y'all leads, right? Because Zillow is different sources of leads, right? So you see these properties for rent, you know, hold up. So just pick a market, right? Right? You have a market, right? And you go here, all these properties are for rent, right? You take rent and you go through and you call these people and you ask them, do they have any other properties for rent? Not this property that's listed, but do they have any other properties? And you just come right here. Her phone number is right there. Call her, ask her, does she got any other rental properties she may be looking to sell it? Right? And just do all the for rents. All of them. All of them. Right? After that, come over here. Right? And then you pick a spot. You go to each city in your state. Each city in your state. All right, now we can go to for sale. Right? Come over here to others listings. Zillow for sale by owner. Call all these people. Call them all. All of them. You know? They number. Let it load. Let it load. Right? Come down here. It's listed right here. Here's the phone number. Oh, the same way. You can assign on market properties the same way. You can assign on market properties. Just put and/or signs behind your name when you sign the contract. There's no difference. There's literally no difference. The only difference is you're negotiating with an agent who's going to talk to the person. It's no difference. And if it's on market, you only want to target properties that's been on market for more than 90 days. So I wouldn't target properties. Hold on, let me finish explaining this first. So y'all gonna go for sale by owner, right? And then just go down here and then get the cell phone number. Their cell phone number is gonna be scrolled down, right? And their cell phone number gonna be somewhere in the description. Somewhere in the description. But back to what I was saying with on market. If it's on market, I would just go for properties that's been on the market for more than 90 days. I don't go for properties that's been on the market that's just listed, because they're definitely listed too high. Definitely. So I would just come over here to more. And you never know. There might be properties on there, right? That's at a good price, but it's gonna be hard. So go to for sale, time on Redfin, and just scroll down. You can start at 180 days, right? Press apply. Like the rest. And then you just start looking on these are stole properties. Hold up, y'all. All right, so yeah, you will go through this and see what you can find. That's a remodel. Let's keep going. That's a remodel. That's a remodel. Till I had a drop. Had to get it in for all the times I was struggling at. Hey, that's funny, y'all. Would y'all pay $1 million for this? Would y'all pay $1 million for this? Ain't no way I'll pay $1 million for that. Ain't no way. Come and get it, moving. All right, let's go down to 90 days. Click on the filters. Right? Filters come up. We're going to do more than 90 days as fixer-uppers. Right? All right, now you come over here. And all these properties been listed for 90 days. All right, this property right here, this woman's crazy. 97,000. I made an offer on this property. I need to be at 60,000 for this to be a deal. She didn't accept it. I gotta move on. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. If I get at 60, I can sell it for 65. But she just want too much. She just want too much, man. She want too much, and I'm not gonna go lock it up. She said I can lock it up at 75, but that's still too high. Like the seller agreed, I'll read the exact. Working with agents, have the agent verbally make your offer. Offer the agents both sides of commission, so it will bring them incentive to bring you more deals. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what you want to do. Offer double dip with the agent. Though I double dip with this agent, but she still wasn't willing to work with me. I don't know. And this property's been on the market for 167 days, bro. She's crazy. She's out of her mind on this. She's out of there. She's out of there. She's out of there. 97,000. That's why that property haven't sold. But that's like 167 days. Why, bro? Why? But you got to move on. You got to move on and keep finding more deals. So that's really all we got. We could target this property right here. Right? But that's a rehab. So I'm saying, and like, bro, that's what they don't tell like a lot of people, bro. Most people that's wholesaling, like that's making the millions, bro, they're investing 30,000 in marketing a month to do 10 deals a month. They're not just doing 10 deals a month with no, ain't no way. With on-market properties, okay, that's a good question. How would the double dip process work in terms of having to use your own purchase and sell agreement and assignment? All right. With on-market properties, you don't use your contract. The agent will give you a contract. You don't have to do nothing but sign it. With on-market properties. So you call the agent, give them an offer, and sign it. Assign it. And you want to have a you send a proof of funds. So you send one of these. Right? You send one of these. And you send one of these. Offer sheet. Which includes everything that needs to be in your contract. So when you need to include everything in your contract, what that means is you want them to include your name and or signs just in case the agent accepts your offer or the seller. So now all they got to do is just fill in the contract with your conditions, right? The buyer name, Investments for Generations LLC and or signs. So you can use your name or you can use your LLC. I'm a CEO. So like I use my LLC, I own the business. And the price I would like to offer, right? 70K. The funding is going to be a cash offer. And the proof of funds is going to be included in the email when I send over this offer sheet to the agent, right? And this was the proof of funds if you don't know. This is what a proof of funds look like. And you can get a free proof of funds from this right here. besttransactionalfunding.com. Easy. Come over here and get a proof of funds. Let's go through it. Let's get a proof of funds. Right? Put your name, last name, right? If you don't have a company name, just put your name right here. Boom. Move on. Put in your telephone number, right? All right. Put in your email address. Make sure your email address is right. You know what I'm saying? Put your Gmail in. The property address. Let's go get an address. This address. Let's copy it. Right? All right. Come back over here to besttransactionalfunding.com. It's free. Free proof of funds. Come over here. Exit that out. Boom. The city. So now you want to put your city in there. What city you repping? All right. I'm in Kansas City. All right. The state is Missouri. All right. Now, come down here to zip code. What was it? Zip code was like 64501 or something. Just say we want to offer $60,000 on this property. Put in $60,000. Right? And over here, you want to include only your name. Over there, put a step and boom. Name only. Send that Gmail over to you. You gonna get a Gmail. Right? Automatic. Come over here, Gmail. Right? Right there. Boom. Best transactional funding. Come down here. Get your proof of funds. Right? That's the address we just entered, and you will send this to the agent. You could do deals with your name. You don't have to have an LLC. You don't have to have it. My first two deals, I didn't use an LLC. You don't have to have an LLC. You can do it with your name. But after I got my deals, I did start an LLC. So I could do it in LLC. And it sounds way more better because when you're talking to the person, I say my company. I'm the CEO of a company. But until then, you can just use your name. Like I signed with my name. Look. Where is my name at? Inform me that Plan D Investments. This is a private lender. Has reviewed the information and has notified you on the behalf of Ron Reed, saying that I have liquid funds available to close on a reference property above, whatever your subject property is, for the purchase price of $60,000. Right? And basically what's happening is this private lender is providing me a proof of funds because if I get accepted for the property, they're gonna want me to get a loan from them. So they automatically give you a free proof of funds. And that's basically what's gonna happen. Just say the agent says, oh, I don't trust your proof of funds. All they have to do is call that number right here. And they will let them know that they're a lending company, blah, blah, blah. They lend money out to investors and they're pre-approved. Right? And so now you're able to go under contract. And at the end of the day, you can say, oh, if you have to back out, the price was too high. They don't see the property cash flowing. Right? They don't see the property cash flowing after the flip. And then basically the agent can call this number. Most likely they're not, because they're gonna understand this private funding for your investments. But then you send them over this also, the offer sheet. So make sure your price matches this, how much you offer, how much money that you have active, right? Come back over here. Now you send them your proof of funds. Now you want to let them know that you're going to be buying the property as is condition. Only if it has a free title. That's it. Only if it has free title. All right. The inspection contingency is 10 days from the accepted offer. Right? So that means what we do is we have 10 days to inspect the property. Since we're out of state, we get 10 days with the agent. And you let the agent know you're out of state. You need time to get people in the property. Use COVID to your advantage, right? With COVID and everything going on, I'm gonna need at least 3 days to get everybody in line. And then I'm gonna need a couple of days to get everybody inside the property. That's gonna be at least 10 days. And after that, you can say, all right, my earnest money is 12,000. Just say your earnest money 2,500. You say, I want to pay my earnest money is going to be due at 12 p.m. before the last day of the inspection. On the last day of inspection. So just say you got a contract on Monday and your inspection ends next Tuesday. Next Tuesday before 12 p.m., your earnest money is due. And basically within that time frame, that 10 days inspection, you're going to be calling people, going in, trying to find cash buyers. And then you're going to let them know that their earnest money is due before 11 a.m. on the last day of the inspection, right? And then boom, you go from there. And you set the closing date for 30 days from a step-to offer, right? So if you get a contract July 1st, you're not going to close until July 31st. All right, next, you want to let the agent know you need access to the property, right? Sellers to give buyer unrestricted access to property via lockbox. You want to be able to go in and out that house whenever you want. So you need it on a lockbox. And that's why I only go for vacant properties. I don't go for occupied properties because that's way harder. You can deal with it, but it's way harder because they're going to have to move out before the closing and just a lot of stuff I don't know how to coordinate yet. But I'm going to learn. Last is the title company. Seller to close with buyer's titles company of choice. Right? You want to make sure that they're using your title company. Because you want to make sure your title company that you choose that's close in the area is used to assignments. So yeah, that's how that works. That's how, and you include the offer sheet. So now you got the 10-day inspection, right? You could back out whenever if you want within that 10 days. Your earnest money isn't due until the last day of the inspection at 11 a.m. So now you got time to hustle. And if anything, if you don't do the deal, you just back out the deal. Okay, the price on the property was way too high. We ran into some problems. The repairs are going to be more than we can take down. I'm sorry. If your seller can go to this price, we can move on. And you will take basically the highest offer you got, right? And just say the highest offer you got was 60,000 and you were offering you had the contract at 70. What you would do is ask the seller, hey, the highest offer I got on this property is 60,000. Can your seller, you ask the agent, can your seller do 55,000? And they might do it, they might not. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And you just move on to the next deal. If they don't want to do a price reduction, right? You can move out or not. But just say, for instance, you've been on the market with them for over 90 days. What does that mean? Right? That means the property's been listed for over 90 days. And you coming in, giving them a cash offer and going through an inspection, they're going to have to re-go through that entire process again if they start over. So they might go down in price. And then like I was saying, you want to make sure that you use your title company that's wholesale friendly.
Okay, first, get the square footage. Now, if it's just a cosmetic, like a light little remodel, assume it's $5 a square foot. Okay, so if you're 1,000 square feet, it's going to cost $5,000. Okay, multiply that by $5 by whatever's in whatever your square footage is, and that is for a very light remodel. Maybe this is a rental property. Maybe the property's already in really a rental property. Remodel. Maybe this is a square footages, and that is for a very light remodel. Maybe this is a rental property. Maybe the property's already in really good shape. It's not very typical we run across that. Or maybe it's just something you don't have to put a ton of money into. That's really, just make sure that you're not upgrading a property in an area that you won't get the money out of it. Okay, got it. Number two is the second level. So that's level one. The second level is something that needs kind of a cosmetic. It needs an update. It needs the facelift, right? It needs to be able to be remodeled so that it's more modern and new, and maybe it needs newer appliances and fixtures and you know, all the other you know, little decorative touches, we'll call it. So that is, I want you to multiply that, the square footage, by $15 to $20 a square foot. Okay, 15 to 20. First one 5, second one 15 to 20. Third is a property that is rough. Like this has some mechanical issues with it, okay? You're gonna have to do some
somebody earlier
you're gonna have to do some plumbing. You're gonna have to do some of the things that make a house, like, you know, livable, okay? It's not just the cosmetic making it impressive for your friends and family. No, this is like livable stuff. And that I want you to multiply the square footage by $25 to $30 a square foot, okay? That's level 3. That's typically where you're gonna be at, but the best deals, you know it, I know it, are the worst ones, the ones that need everything. And those ones you got to multiply. That's the 4th level, baby. That's the level I love, because those are the biggest deals, because homeowners just give up on it. I apologize. My phone's going off. Anyway, $40 to $50 a square foot. Okay, $40 to $50 a square foot is where you want to estimate if it needs everything. Now, as a tip, so recap real quick. $5, 15 to 20, 25 to 30, 40 to 50. Okay,
Simple as
depending on
tears.
the level of the condition of the property. Now, in this is great. This is a book by my buddy David Dodge. It just came out. I think you can get it on Amazon. You should definitely check it out if you're starting out. Really, really excellent book. But he talks about, and it's something that we implement here, and I had to bring up this book just because he talks about the rule of 5, and it's true. Most things cost $5,000 to fix. New roof, $5,000. New air conditioner, $5,000. New heater, $5,000. New.
Wait, so a new roof costs $5,000. Make sure y'all writing this down.
Pool resurfacing, $5,000. New air dollars to fix. New roof, $5,000. New air conditioner, $5,000. New heater, $5,000. New pool.
What is that? Furnace, $5,000.
Resurfacing, $5,000. Whatever it is, a lot of times the big ticket items like a new bathroom or whatever, it's $5,000. So it's a good way that if you use that price per square footage that I just went through, and then you add $5,000 on top of that, you're going to get a really, really, really close number to what somebody can fix up that house for. When you use that, then remember, we're looking at what's the total value, what will this sell for when it's fixed up, right? Minus what does the investor want to make. In my market, it's about 10%. It depends on the pricing points in your market. Sometimes it's 30% because it's a dollar amount. Remember, if you're selling a $50,000 house or a $100,000 house, it's a much different percentage-wise than if you're selling a $700,000 house. Okay? Got it? Makes sense? Nod your head. Yes. Okay, good. Anyway, so figure out the percentage that the investor wants to make and the closing costs that are involved. Typically, it's about 6%. Minus the repair cost, right? That's what we just estimated, and that's what you can sell that wholesale property at. So then you need to back out there how much you want to make. In my business, it's $20,000 minimum, but you can make whatever you want in your market that seems
$20,000 minimum a deal, bro. Bruh, this guy said his minimum is $20,000 a deal. If you did 100 deals at $20,000 a deal, bruh, just show y'all the math, bro. That's $2 million, bro. Easy, and you could do that with virtual assistants.
Deals. So that is the lesson of the day. It is don't be a contractor, don't be an inspector. Be a person. Be a people person. Be a talk to people person. This is not about.
Hey, how would you like to learn how to buy a multi-million-dollar apartment building with only 8?
In order to analyze the numbers on a distressed property, either to fix and flip or wholesale to a fix and flipper, It's important to know
And this is how you learn,
determine the
bro.
cost of repairs so
YouTube.
that
This
you
is
can
how you
decide your
learn.
offer price. So in this video,
This
using
is
an
how I
updated
learn.
2020 So in this video, using updated 2021 numbers, I'm going to show you my proven algorithm for how to calculate the cost of repairs on any house in 60 seconds. Come
And
on
he
in.
made this April 2nd.
The Real Estate Funding Kit is out now. Learn how to get 100% funding for all your deals without dealing with the banks.
Let's see how much this is going to cost us.
If you're new here, I'm Jerry Norton. I went from dead broke to millionaire flipping houses.
Shout out to Jerry.
I created this channel
Shout out to Jerry, man. Y'all boys
wholesaling and
comment if
flipping
y'all know
to live
Jerry.
your dream life. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are released.
I'm trying to be rich like Jerry.
Is to accurately calculate the cost of repairs when considering a deal. Get that wrong and you could be way off on your numbers and buy a bad deal.
Exactly,
As a
bro.
wholesaler, bringing deals to cash buyer flippers.
Don't lock up a deal too high, bro. Do not lock up a deal too
To
high.
make sure you accurately reflect the cost of repairs, to make sure you actually have good deals.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is when it comes to rehabbing houses, the only way to get the exact cost of
Make
repairs
sure y'all got y'all notebook and y'all taking notes.
from contractors, and even that is subjective.
And if you smoking some Zaza, hit it, bitches up.
Finishes can vary from flipper to flipper and house to house. I think it's safe to say getting bids every time you look at a deal is obviously unrealistic, but most new wholesalers and flippers spend way too much time and overcomplicate the process of calculating the cost of repairs. Have you ever spent hours crunching all the numbers just to make an offer and have the seller reject it and just waste all that time? That is so frustrating and will limit your ability to make enough offers to get enough deals to reach your goals. Instead, you need to be able to accurately calculate the cost of repairs on any deal so you can quickly run your buy formula and get to your offer price. And after doing thousands of deals over the past 17 years as a full-time wholesaler and flipper, I figured out a standardized process for calculating repairs and even
put me on, Jerry,
that will compute the numbers instantly for you. On this video, I'm going to share this algorithm with you so that you can understand the numbers, but even better is I created an instant deal analyzer tool that does it for you literally in under 60 seconds. It's really cool, and I'll show you how to get that for free.
And I got that right here. Oh, no, I don't have that. I thought I had it. Hold up. Nah, I have it, bro. I have it. Instant deal. Nah, bro, that's not it, bro. What? Bro, hold on. That's crazy. I thought I had it. I thought I had it.
My cost of repairs algorithm, you need to know two things, and neither of them have to do with home remodeling. First is the square footage of the house. This is usually really easy to find on Zillow, Redfin, or Realtor.com. The second thing that you need to know is the level of rehab that is needed to flip the property. In my experience, there are three basic levels of a rehab. Level 1 is a light rehab, which is basically carpet and paint. Level 2 rehab is what I call an average rehab, or sometimes I refer to this as a cosmetic flip. Now it includes carpet, paint, and
kitchen and bath.
That includes new cabinets and counters, appliances.
Make sure you're taking notes.
Vanity and tub and surround. And the third level of rehab is what I call a heavy rehab, and that is a complete gut job and usually includes changing a floor plan, maybe new drywall, or capital improvements such as a roof, windows, and siding. And like I said, my experience has been that a rehab usually falls into one of these three levels. Next, let's put some 2021 numbers to this, but before I do, disclaimer, no way is this foolproof. Labor and material costs vary from market to market, and the grade of finishes varies from flipper to flipper and market to market. But by and large, these numbers are going to get you in the ballpark and keep you safe. The reason why I created this updated version is because since the pandemic, labor and material costs have skyrocketed. I mean, a 2x4 went from $2 to $9. So these numbers may fluctuate over time, but as of this recording, These are the numbers I'm using to
And he
estimate
made this
repairs.
April 2nd.
So what we're going to do now is factor in light, average, and heavy based on specific square footage ranges, because obviously the bigger the house, the
more you're going to pay for in repairs.
Here they are. For homes under 1,500 square feet.
For homes under, oh, I'm about to make a new list. I got to make, okay. If you watching this right now, this is what we doing. We making a deal analysis sheet right now. Making a deal analysis sheet. All right, let's go.
Want to hear how I almost got off the naughty list this year? I helped Santa save gazillions by having him download Capital One Shopping to his computer. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. You can download it too and save a bundle. You don't even need a Capital One card, and it's free. So why didn't I get off the naughty list? Turns out Santa's a sticker.
We gonna call this a repair cost cheat sheet.
It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary.
We gonna put this in the middle. If you watching this, you should be making this right now with me, but there's no excuse. In the streets game, bro, I had to make a way. All right, so we're gonna do under 1,500 square feet. Let's change the font. I don't like that font no more. Man, I was 17, 18. We gonna have light. So there's 3 different categories. We're gonna do categories right here. Categories, right? And under categories, we're gonna have 3 different categories, right? So there's light, right? Hold on, let's go back in the video. Alright, so here's the 3 different levels. So in the first part, and like I said, if you're watching this, you should be making this with me. Repair cost cheat sheet, right? Categories. Alright, come down. So delete this. We don't even need this no more, because we gotta understand the categories. Level 1 is gonna be light, right? If it's light, hold up. If it's light, what that means is it's carpet, and paint, right? Alright, get out of there. Hold up. So now I want to come down. Boom. Now, let's go to level 2. Hold up, y'all. I like to listen to music when I'm working. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all, how y'all work, but I'm working right now. I'm on live, but I'm working right now. This is how I'm going to get paid. So we on level 2, right? And this is the good thing about working at home. You just sit back and vibe. So level 2 is average, right? Alright. Put that in parentheses. And I'm in Word document right now making this. Come over here. Right? Put a now you want to do carpet, right? Slash, alright, paint, slash, kitchen, slash, bath. Alright? So that's second level, easy. Alright, hold up. Let's go level 3. And y'all should be making this with me, bro. Y'all should be making this with me. If you're not making this with me, bro, you tripping. You tripping, homie. We got money to make. We trying to be millionaires by 21, bro. There's no other option. You got 2 years. You got 2 years. If you don't do this right now, you're gonna have to do it anyway tomorrow. And why wait till tomorrow to do it? Why not just do it right now? You feel me? Just do it right now, man. Alright, so heavy is gonna be a complete gut job. Complete gut. Right? And basically this is gonna be, you're gonna need a new roof. Windows, siding. You're gonna want to do new drywall, right? Etc. Right? I hope y'all got that wrote down. So boom. Bro. Alright, let's go. Now we out of that. Now we need to go to this. Now we know, okay, every house that we choose. So let's start right here. Let's put the font a little smaller. Each house that we are gonna be in one of 3 categories.
Minimums on checking and savings accounts. Is banking with Capital One even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. No fees or minimums on new consumer accounts. Capital One and a member FDIC.
Categories. It can only be in one. So choose the best option and don't try and make the repair cost less than they really are. You will lock up a contract and feel good, but in the end, you won't be able to sell the deal. Be honest. Alright? That's just a simpler message to me myself, bro, that I like to write myself messages. Little tips that's gonna help me out along the way. Each house that we cover are gonna be in one of 3 categories. It can only be in one category. So choose the best option and don't try and make the repair cost less than they really are. You will lock up a contract and feel good, but in the end, you won't be able to sell the deal. It's better to to overestimate Oh yeah, I got you. He said this is super helpful. Can you stream more? Yeah, bro, I got you, bro. I got you. We can learn together. This is what I want to do, man. I want to do this because like I'm always working. Like this is literally what I do in my free time. This literally, I don't do like nothing else. Just learn. So come learn with me, man. Let's learn together. I definitely will. I will. You will lock up a contract and feel good. But in the end, you won't be able to sell the deal. Remember. Remember. It's better to overestimate. It's better to overestimate than underestimate. Right? Right? So each house that we comp can only be in one of the three categories. Light, average, or heavy. Right? It can only be in one of them. Yo, this thing is bothering me so bad. Right? Okay. It can only be in one category, so choose the best option. And don't try and make the repair costs less than they really are. Remember, it's better to overestimate than underestimate. Yeah, that's it. Remember, it's better to overestimate than underestimate. You will lock up a contract and feel good, but in the end, you won't be able to sell the deal. I won't be able to sell the deal. Be honest. Be honest. All right, boom. Let's go. We good. Now, let's get into it. All right, now, we got that. Be honest about the repairs. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Put some mess. All right, now, let's go down. All right. Come down here. Let's go to this one. Now we're going to do under 1,500 square feet. Square feet. Right? And now we got three different things. So now we got light, right? And light is going to be 15,000. Average is going to be 30,000. You got to pay the price. All right, so now let's go down. All right, heavy. Heavy is 60,000. He says, has a seller ever asked you where exactly are you getting these repair costs from? So basically, so you got to think like a flipper. When a flipper sells a house, right? A flipper is going to sell the house to a first-time home buyer. All right? So that means when a flipper goes in there, a first-time home buyer is going to want a brand new house. They're going to sign a loan for 30 years to live in that house. They don't want let's say for instance, they don't want to repair a roof in the first 2 years after they just put a down payment of $30,000 on the house, right? So you have to think about that. So when you're asking the repair costs, you have to ask them bluntly. You have to say, when was the last time the roof was repaired? And if the roof wasn't repaired in the last 5 years, an appraiser is not going to approve it. They're just not. So just say the restroom and bathrooms. If they haven't been upgraded in the last 7 years, an appraiser is not going to approve it, right? So you have to make sure that everything in there is modern. And like I said, remember we was running comps. Let's go back over here. Let's go back over here to comps, right? So if you look at this house right here, so hold up. So let's just go in and find a whole new deal. So let's go over here for more than 90 days, fixture upper, right? And then you come over here, and I think this was like this deal. Okay, so this is our property right here. Hold on. Alright, so this property right here is 1,500 square feet. This is easily a full remodel. Easily. What category would y'all put this in? Alright, but let's go find the comp first. Zoom all the way in. Let's zoom all the way in. Right? And we're gonna look at this. Come over here, draw a box. Because you want to stay close within your subject property. So come over here, filters, press sold. And what are we? A 3-bed, 2-bath. Let's look for 3 beds, 2 baths. That's sold in this area, right? So look at this. This would be a comp. For our house. This is our house, right? This would be our house. This is this house, right? And look at this property. Look at the flooring, right? Look at our flooring, right? Right. All right. Let's go to the bathrooms, right? Let's go to these bathrooms. Right? Look at this and look at this. So you can basically tell, you know. So let's keep going. The kitchen is not great. The kitchen is not the best kitchen, but I mean, you know, it's something. And you show them the comps that sold. Don't hesitate to show them comps. Do not hesitate to show them comps. Don't hesitate. Because they need to know what their subject house has to look like. So let's go in. Let's try and find another property. Let's try and find another property. We're going to look for fixer-uppers only. Fixer-uppers, right? And then here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Just been on the market for 3 days. 19,000. All right, let's comp this property right here. Right? This is easily a full rehab. Easily. How much square feet is it? 906 square feet. Let's come over here. Right? Under 1,500 square feet. This house is going to need 60,000 in repairs. It's right here. Everything a complete gut job. 60,000 in repairs. Right? Let's see the ARV. Let's see if this is a deal. I gotta rewind that song. That song nasty. Let's see if this is a deal. So they listed at 19,000. Right? So they listed at 19,000, right? Let's try and get the ARV right quick. Right? Come over here. Oh, this in Blue Summit? Okay. Blue Summit is a nice area in Missouri. So let's remove the outline. This is our property right here. Come over here. Let's draw a box. Let's try and stay on this side of the street. And let's see what's sold. Come over here, more filters. We want to come over here to sold. Okay, let's look at this. Okay. So, is our house 2-story house? Because you can only compare a 2-story house to a... Okay. Here's our comp. Here's our comp. Here's our comp right here. The ARV on this house, the ARV on this house is 78,000. Right? They listed at 19. They listed at 20,000. This house needs 60,000 in repairs. All right. Let's go to the calculator. Right? Let's go to the calculator. That's the comp. This is our comp, y'all. Right? It's 946 square feet. We 906 square feet. It sold 2 months ago. Right? 2 months ago. All right. Now, look at the floors. Look at our floors. Right? Look at the kitchen. Look at our kitchen. Let's go find our kitchen in this box. Right? This is our kitchen. ARV 78,000 is sold 2 months ago. ARV times 0.70, 54,000 minus 60,000. They just need to tear this house down. There's nothing you can do on this deal. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. They're going to have to lower the price. I wouldn't lock this deal up. I just wouldn't. Because a flipper's going to have to put, look at the sheet, man. Look at the sheet, bro. That's why I wrote writing down this sheet. A flipper going to have to put 60,000 in to come do this entire house. Easy. Y'all just heard Jerry Norton say it. You feel me? So it's that easy. It's that easy. So make sure y'all understand that. Make sure y'all understand that. Alright, let's finish doing this list though. I hope that was helpful. So now let's go to houses over. So let's pause the music.
$15,000. An average, which is carpet, paint, kitchen, bath rehab, costs $30,000, and a heavy complete gut rehab costs $60,000. For homes 1,500 to 20.
All right. So now let's go to the next section. Right? So now, come over here, bring this up. Right? Hold up.
Square feet, a light carpet paint rehab costs $20,000. An average, which is
here we go.
Kitchen, bath.
So now let's get into this. Let's get into this one. And if you're watching this, you should be making this with me. You should be making this with me. All right. Now, let's go to, all I'm doing is I'm on Word document. Right? 1,501 square feet to 2,500 square feet. All right. Get into this. Hold on. So now, let's see. It's 20,000 for a light rehab. $20,000 for a light rehab. Right? Boom, let's go down. Average rehab. Hey, he said this is golden information. I'm telling you, bro, you're going to be a way better wholesaler, bro. You're going to sell way more deals. You're going to sell way more deals. Like, because I locked up a lot of contracts that fell through. Because I didn't, like, I've had like 6 houses under contract that fell through. Because I didn't do the repair costs correct. But after today, none of us in here are gonna be getting repair costs wrong. For the win. They say what you want, baby. I just understand. Gotta buy it to the end. And if you don't remember, see light. Oh, what is light rehab? Right up there. What is average rehab? Right up there. Right up there. Average 30,000. But you like, a lot of people would have locked up that deal. A lot of people would have locked up that deal right here. Oh, it's 19,000. Oh my goodness, it's a deal. The ARV is 78,000. The buy formula ARV. Hold up. What's ARV? What was ARV? 78,000 times 0.70. All right, we need 60,000 in rehab. Nobody's gonna buy that. They just have to tear this house down and sell the land. That's what have to happen. And if you need a buy formula, you know, oh, I'm gonna show y'all what Jerry said. I'm gonna show y'all what Jerry said right quick. What Jerry said about the buy formula. Let's go to Jerry, see what Jerry said. Shout out to my people watching right now. Right? There should only be one formula that you guys are using. Like, just because the market is going up. Hold on.
Many of you are overpaying and buying and flipping at some.
In it, he reveals his blueprint for making $100,000.
Okay, this is the 8-week academy. It's for free.
Here, listen up, flippers. There's something I need to get off my chest. And wholesalers, stick around. I've got something to say to you too. If you're buying distressed houses, making repairs, and then reselling to retail buyers, otherwise known as fix and flip, or you aspire to do so, then I want to reach through the screen and slap you. What are you doing? Many of you are overpaying and buying and flipping at such tight margins that make no sense whatsoever. And you are a ticking time bomb.
And this video came out November 10th, like 2 days ago.
You're not following sound business practices. Put bluntly,
4 days ago.
Stupid, and you will eventually fail and go out of business and end up working at Dairy Queen. Honestly, in a normal real estate market, most of you would already be out of business, and I wouldn't be doing this video. But we are in a very forgiving market, and stupid flippers are surviving longer than they should or would otherwise under normal market conditions. I've been doing this business full-time for 18 years, in the education space now for over 12 years, and I understand the natural life cycle of flippers all too well. Here's how it normally properly educated. They
Hold
watch
on.
Jerry's YouTube channel and either follow sound business practices, buy right, does a good deal, makes money, or he makes all the same mistakes and loses money, but rather than give up and go work at Dairy Queen, he learns deals will ensure you build a sustainable equation, and 60% formula is a third the 65% formula. But since we're in a hot market, let's stick with 70%. The
Pay attention, pay
formula is a
attention.
third grade math equation, and consistently following the 70% formula on deals will ensure you build a sustainable long-term business that will make you so much money you'll have to move to Puerto Rico
to avoid taxes.
Here's how it works. The 70% formula means that the total cost to purchase and rehab a house is at a max of 70% of the fixed up retail value. Let's put some numbers to this so that you can understand better. Let's say that you're looking at a deal that has an after repair value, or ARV,
of $350,000.
That's the price a retail buyer will pay after it's fixed up. And let's say that to get $350,000, you would need to spend $45,000 fixing it up.
Okay.
The percent formula means you would need to be all in with the purchase and repairs
of
70% of $350,000, which is $245,000.
And the way he got that is ARV times 0.70. So let's go to right here. I don't know what I just searched up. So 350,000 times 0.70. 245,000.
And since the rehab cost is $45,000, you would need to buy it.
Rehab is 45,000. 200,000. You would need to get at 200,000.
No more than 200,000. The formula is really simple, which I'm eternally grateful for because I barely.
So that's the formula. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Simple. All right, let's finish making our repair sheet. And like literally everything I learned it off YouTube for free. For free. I like free. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. For average, that's 40,000. For heavy, it's gonna be 80,000. All right, now let's keep going. And these right here, you wanna highlight it, bold it. All right, yeah, that look nice. That look nice. Now let's go to the last one.
Rehab costs $40,000, and a heavy complete gut rehab costs $80,000. For homes 2,500 to 3,500 square feet, a light carpet paint rehab costs.
All right, let's keep going. Let's do the last section. Let's do the last section. We almost done. If you didn't make this with me, you grits. You grits. Now you gon' every time you need to determine the repair cost, you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be lost. You're not gonna know where to go. You're gonna be determining the wrong repair cost. But me, I'm gonna be on point. Cause I got this saved. I got this written down. Written down. If you wrote it down on a notebook, paper, good job. Good job. Good job. You straight. If you took down notes on your phone, you straight. You straight. As long as you got this put somewhere that's just not sitting in your brain, you straight. Oh, let's underline this. We don't have time for 9 to 5s. All right, let's go. Same thing, same drill. All right, light. Hold on, let's get up out of that. Hold on, nah, we want that bold. Down here, we don't want it bold. And we don't want it underlined either. Man, I don't want it underlined. Oh, now they took off this. I'm telling you, bro, that's how you. Jonathan said, I'm taking notes for real, for real. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, I'm learning too. Like, literally, this is brand new to me. I'm learning as y'all learning. We learning together. We learning together. See, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a teacher. I'm just like a student that's inviting my friends over to learn with me. You feel me? And we gonna vibe, and we gonna study, we gonna have a good time. We gonna hang out and learn instead of hanging out and going to the club. Right? And then once we make our millions, you feel me? And we go cop one of these. See, once I sell 100 deals, right? Once you sell 100 deals at 10,000, right? That's 1 million. You know? Then you come over here. You know what I'm saying? You come over here, you know what I'm saying? After you buy a house and handle all your responsibilities, come over here, just look for one of these. Come over here, look at the lambs. You know what I'm saying? Come look at the lambs. Cause I'm gonna get one of these. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta see it, bro. You gotta see it. You gotta imagine it. Ooh. You gotta imagine it. Yo, you gotta imagine it. Lambos near me. You gotta look up Lambos near you. You feel me? Lambos near me. This the Lambo I want. Hold on, where they at? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? There they go. This is a goal, bro. You gotta get one of these babies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys just gotta stay focused. Right now, we just gotta grind. Right now, we just gotta grind. Right now, we just gotta grind, bro. Yeah, it's time to go. And a lot of people, they don't want to grind. They just want success. And it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Oh, baby, I don't know. 50,000. All right, let's go to heavy. Heavy. All right. It's going to be 100,000. Boom. So now we got a repair cart 2021. I'm gonna name this 2021. Oh no, that's too big. All right, perfect. Now, file, save as, this PC, a PDF document, a repair, cheat sheet.
Because sometimes the holidays just call for Dunkin'. What's in it? A spark of holiday spirit?
Right? And then, boom. Boom. Boom, a repair cheat sheet, right? Exit out of this, say that. Now we got a repair cheat sheet. So now we don't got it now at any time, right? If we need help with our repairs, we just come over here and get the repairs. And I just made that. And y'all watch me make that. Y'all watch me make that. Now let's move on. Let's go finish learning from Jerry.
Average carpet paint kitchen bath rehab costs $50,000, and a heavy complete gut rehab costs $100,000. For homes 3,500 to 5,000 square feet, a light carpet paint rehab costs $40,000. An average carpet paint kitchen bath rehab costs $70,000, and a heavy complete gut rehab costs $125,000. And for homes over 5,500 square feet, a light carpet paint rehab costs $50,000. An average carpet paint kitchen bath rehab costs $90,000, and a heavy complete gut rehab costs $150,000. And like I said, most rehabs fall in one of these three levels, but you may have a deal that falls in between light and average, or maybe average and heavy. So if that's the case, split the difference and you'll be fine. So feel free to use that as a reference, but let me show you a way to do that that's 10 times faster and better. I created an instant deal analyzer tool that already has these built-in formulas. All you do is put in the square footage, choose if the rehab is light, average, or heavy, and my analyzer tool will automatically calculate the cost of repairs as well as your buy formula. Now, once it does, you can adjust the numbers if you'd like, and what's cool is you can save your properties so that you can refer back to them later so you don't lose your work. And the best part is, I'll give this to you for free. Just leave a comment and say, Jerry, thank you for the updated numbers.
Thank you, Jerry.
Analyzer. You are a flipping genius, and I'll give you the free download link. When it comes
Thank
to
you, Jerry.
offer price, the cost of repairs
Dubs in the chat.
Big
dubs in the chat. Big dubs in the chat. We taking big dubs in the chat today, y'all. We learning a lot today. We learning a lot today. I'm telling you, now we never gonna get the repair costs wrong. Right? And then there's just all of these, man. There's just so many videos, bro. There's so many videos. But now we back to looking at we got our repair costs. Oh, we was at the 8-week academy. Let's get back to the 8-week academy. We done with YouTube for now. We done on YouTube for now. So I do have that deal analyzer. It's right here. So the way the deal analyzer work is you come over here, select the deal, fix and flip. What is the ideal size in square feet for the new construction? I don't even know what that means. I'm going to just put that's a square feet. Are you wholesaling this deal? Yes. How much I want to make on it? 10,000. Are there any other site development costs to build on this lot that should be factored? No. Let's put in the address. Hold up, we need a real address. We need a real address. Right? Just pick this address. I don't know. Let me get the music playing. Cause we vibing. We vibing. So Control C that address, right? 64132. Remember that. Remember that. Alright, Kansas, Missouri. Let's see how good your memory is. What was it? 64132. Yo, what's good, Elijah? I see Elijah tapping in. So, boom. I told y'all. We gonna be negative still. I don't even know. But that's the total bill. That's the instant data analyzer. Data cruncher. So let's type in one right here. 6. I don't even know what this is. I never used this before. I'm gonna be honest. Oh. Let's figure out what the data cruncher is.
Okay, hello, this is Jerry Norton here, and I want to welcome you to this training
And this is
on
free.
Data Cruncher.
This is free. Just go to Jerry Norton 8-Week Academy and you can get this. It's free.
This is very, very exciting. This is a new piece of software that allows you to find potential deals. So this is very exciting. And if you're watching this video right now, that's great if you're in the Data Cruncher. And what I'm going to do here in this video is really talk to you about how to use the Data Cruncher software to find underpriced deals literally in seconds. It really just
put me on, Jerry.
To do it. It's so cool. But first, what I want to do is I want to go in and I want to talk about why this was developed and why this is such a valuable tool. And so I'm going to break down for you exactly what it means to look at price per square foot. Okay, specifically price per
Hey,
square foot.
Elijah, I got you, bro. Elijah said, yo, bro, I'm watching all your streams. Keep making vids, bro. You inspirational.
I've said this before.
I appreciate that, man.
Finding deals is the
Bro, you inspired me too that you're working. Keep putting in that work. We're going to be rich one day.
Holding or whatever you're doing, you've got to be able to identify.
We're going to be rich one day.
So the question we always ask,
just got to put in the work right now.
Quickly identify
we're going to be rich soon.
Any given market, specifically a market that you're working in. Now, here's the process.
Man, honestly, I want to figure out how to do this. Click the red, download CSV. Hold up. So it says, click the red button below to view the search results. Click here to download your CSV.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles everywhere.
Then scroll down at the bottom of the page. Download a CSV file of all the properties.
What's in your wallet?
Terms apply.
Hold up. What? All right, let's go to Kansas. Let's go to Kansas City, Missouri, right? It says scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. Download all. Oh, let's press download all. Right there, red thing. Once you're done. Oh, right here. Let's look at downloads. Calculate. Yo, that was my first time doing that. I don't know. There are currently 6. The average price per square foot is $90. There are currently 63 listings with houses under $90. Oh, that's lit. Oh, that's for the zip code. Wait a minute. I don't know what that just did. Hold up. Oh, you can only do a zip code. That's why. So let's pick a zip code. Let's pick a zip code. Let's pick a zip code. Let's pick a zip code that's close to like downtown. Right? So let's see. There's a lot of houses for sale over here. 64124. Alright, let's use 64124. All I do is maintain. On the block, sir. So We're going to press download all. Then you choose the file. Then you calculate it. Hey, I appreciate that, Elijah. Okay, the average price per square foot of 106. There are currently 6 houses. All right, let's see what these houses look like. Let's see if they really deals. We begin though. It's a kick though. Moon and moon. And all this music y'all hearing are all my brothers, man. All my brothers make music. Okay. Look at this house. Wait a minute. No, that's not our house. That's not even the house we looking for. Hold on. We're gonna let it load. And we got our repair cheat sheet right here. Okay, no, this isn't a deal. But it's been on the market for 50 days. It's been on the market for 50 days. That's not a deal. This wouldn't be a deal. So let's come back out. Let's check this one. Okay, here we go. This been on the market for 45 days. Yo, this may be a deal. This may be a deal. Okay. So this is easily. What type of repairs do y'all think this is? Let's go to our repair sheet. Remember, light is carpet and paint. All right, we definitely carpet and paint. Do we need a new kitchen? Yep. Bathrooms, yep. The walls are good. It don't need to be gutted. What's our square foot? 15. So the rehab on this property gonna be 40,000. Rehab on this property gonna be 40,000. So what's the ARV on this property? We gotta get the ARV. We gotta see what houses are selling for that look like our house. What did I type in? Though is a kick, don't move and move. My mama say, son, just listen. Mama say, son, listen. All right, so this is our area right here. All right, we gonna come out. Where are we at on the We right here on Elmwood. All right, let's try and find where Elmwood is. Where is Elmwood? Y'all see Elmwood? Elmwood right here. Right? So we don't want to cross this main road. You wouldn't want to cross this main road. So remove the outline. So we're going to draw a box. Let's see what's sold. Because our property is somewhere right here. Junkies every day and night. Yeah, our between Elmwood and Cypress. Wait a minute. Elmwood, Cypress, Kingston. So, okay, this is us right here. All right, let's go. We a 2-bed, 1.5 bath. Let's go to houses that sold. All right. So they listed at 78,000. This sold. This sold. This is a 3-bed, 1 bath. Not a comparable. This 2-bed, 1 bath. Okay. So this house sold for 65,000. Let's see what sold in the last. Let's go back 6 months. Nothing in 6 months. Let's see a year. Okay. Okay, so this is a rehab, but this is not a compare. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Not. Wait a minute. Nah, that's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 1,600 square feet. It's within 200 square feet. So now we can start doing adjustments. Now let's start doing some adjustments, right? So this may be our only property we can compare it to. Let's see what else we got. That's not a rehab though. I like this house because this is a 2-story house, right? We a 2-story house, right? And you want to use the appraisal rules. This is the appraisal rules. So you need, all right, our maximum comp. Our maximum comp we can compare this property to, because we are 1,500 square feet is, let's go to calculator. $1,570 plus 200 would be, the max is 1,770. The max is 1,770. Right? The minimum, right, would be 1,370. The minimum would be 1,370, right? If the minimum 1,370, right? All right, so now we got to start doing some adjustments according to the appraisal rules. Adjustments. If it's, let's check the lot size. 4,356. What's our lot size? 3,000. So the adjustments are allowed when the lot size is within 2,500. So our subject is 4,356. We are 3,049. Let's see. Y'all think we gonna make it? Let me know. You 49 plus. Okay. So the max square foot lot size is 5,000. So this is good. This is a comp. We just gotta make some adjustments, right? Adjustments on this. Alright, let's go to our house. Right? Look at our house. We a 2-bed, 1.5. Our subject, right? Using the appraisal rules, our subject is a 3-bed. So automatically we gotta take off if this, let's say, okay, 150,000 is the ARV. Automatically, you got to take off 10,000 off that ARV because our property is a 2-bed. This property is a 3-bed. The appraisal rules says if it's an extra bedroom and the lot size is within 2,500 square feet, and our lot size is 3,000, and this lot size is 4,356, the max we can go is 5,549. So we are within that range, right? Now we got to start doing some adjustments. Like I said, this ARV, and look at this. This is a completely full remodel home. Completely full remodel. Right? And it's within 200 square feet of us. Right? 1,600, we 1,570. All right? Appraisal rules, plus or minus 200 square feet. You straight. Take this, 150,000 minus 10K. All right, we had 140,000, right? For an ARV. Now, we got 2.5 bathrooms on our subject. We only got 1.5. What does appraisal rules say? Bathrooms, 10K. So, our property has 1.5 extra bathrooms. All right, 1 bathroom would be 10K, and half a bathroom would be 5K. That's 15K. So minus 15K off this ARV. All right. This is going to account for the bathrooms, right? The extra 1.5 bathrooms. So our ARV of our property is going to be 125,000. That's the most we're going to be able to sell this property for, right? This property ARV 125,000. All right. Now come to our cheat sheet, our repair cheat sheet. If our house has to look like this, right? Right, we got to get to this, right? Look at this kitchen, and then look at our kitchen, right? Hold up, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to rip this whole kitchen out. They're gonna have to rip the whole kitchen out, bro. It's easy, bro. I'm telling you. They got to rip the whole kitchen out of the house, right? Because look at our properties. Look at how they being compared. If you're looking at this property, right, and this property, right, it's completely different. So this property, our house is 1,570 square footage. Remember our cheat sheet, right? Each house that we cover are going to be in 1 of 3 categories. It can only be in 1 category, so choose the best and don't try and make the repair costs less than they really are. Remember, it's better to overestimate than underestimate. And you will lock up a contract and feel good, but in the end, you won't be able to sell a deal. Right? Do the repair costs. And right, the repair cost on this property is how many square footage were we? 1,570. We're gonna need a full cosmetic. Come over here. Average. Alright, that's gonna be a rehab of 40,000. Take that ARV, right? Times 0.70 minus 40,000. Right? On this deal, you will need to be at 48,000, right? On this deal, you'll need to be at 48,000. What do they have it listed at? 78,000. There we go. That's the comp. That's the comp right there. That's the comp, bro. But I hope y'all enjoyed the stream today. I'm about to get up out this junk. Man. I'm about to go smoke me a blunt. About to go eat something, then I'm about to go to sleep, man. I gotta work tomorrow, bro. Before we go out, we gonna take one last look. I also want a Tesla. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Oh, what is that? No, that's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? I want a Tesla, bro, and I'm gonna get me a Tesla one day, bro. Know what I'm saying? Gotta look at it. Come over here and look at it, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something. Look at this car. You know what I'm saying? You guys get the normal Model 3. You feel me? What color? Know what I'm saying? I might go ahead and get that red junk. Or I might get that white junk. You feel me? Get the white junk. What type of rims? Now I'm gonna get these right here. Interior. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You gotta have that self-driving too, bro. You gotta have that self-drive capability. You know? You self-drive, that junk gotta be able to drive by itself. If it can't drive by itself, you don't want it. You feel me? I continue to the payment, right? And we gonna lease this junk, right? But let's put down the down payment, right? We gonna do a down payment of 15,000. We gonna sell, or we gonna do 14,000. Hey, we gonna sell 2 deals, right? We gonna wholesale 2 deals. We gonna wholesale 2 deals, right? We gonna do a calculator. We gonna wholesale 2 deals for 10,000 each, right? Right? 10,000 times 2, right? 10,000 times 2, right? 20,000, right? You know what I'm saying? Come over here, put down the quick little 14 bands, and then boom, bro. Boom. Oh, no. Come over here. That's 1,400. Look at this. Now you got a monthly payment of $325. And you driving a Tesla, and you only stole 2 deals. You feel me? You feel me? Bro, you can get a Tesla. You sell 2 deals. You sell 2 deals, bro. This is my next goal, bro. Sell 2 deals, go call me a Tesla, bro. You telling me you can't afford a monthly payment of $325, bro? You telling me you can't do that? You tripping. You could go get a 9-to-5. Listen, you wholesale on the side and use your 9-to-5 to pay the car note of the Tesla. Or you could just rent the Tesla out on Turo for like 3 days and your car note paid. I know, bro. Money crazy, bro. I know. I'm about to, bro. It's so much stuff y'all gonna learn from me, bro. And don't forget, bro. I still ain't forgot about this. I still ain't forgot about this joint right here. You feel me? Can't never forget about it, bro. The Lambo, bro. You know what I'm saying? You Lambo near me. You gotta dream about it, bro. Who cares if it's window shopping? Who cares if it's window shopping, bro? You know what I'm saying? I know what I want, and I know what I'm gonna get. I know what I'm gonna get. Right here. Come over here, bro. Look at this. Look at the Lambo. Look at this junk right here. 199,000. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, bro? After I sell 100 wholesale deals, bro. You feel me? Let's go back to the calculator. I sell 100 wholesale deals times 10,000. You feel me? That's $1 million. Come over here. You feel me? Go drop 200,000 on the Lamb, bro. Minus 200,000. That don't even affect me. I still got 800,000 left. And I'm in the Lamb. Hey, bro, I'm just here to inspire y'all, bro. This the goals, bro. This the goals, man. When we buy the Lamb, we gonna buy it cash. We not gonna lease the Lambo. You don't lease a Lambo. You buy a Lambo. A Tesla, you can lease the Tesla. But a Lambo, we buy Lambos. We don't lease Lambos. You feel me? That's the goal, right? That's the goal. In 30 years, though. Not 30 years, bro. Psych. 2 years. I give myself 2 years. By 21, I'm going to be a millionaire. But, hey, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. About to get up out this junk, bro. Y'all have a good day. Y'all stay blessed. Stay motivated.